Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. 856 brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. Shuffle the deck, feel the air. Whispers of the unknown everywhere. Life's tough questions fade to light with Dawn and Angie by your side. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. 856 brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow. The veil is thin, the stars align. Unlock the secrets, time to shine. Feel the magic, let it flow. Together through the mystic show. Sonoran mystic guiding your way. 856 brings light to your day. Psychic vibes and mediumship glow. It's the show where mysteries grow.
Hello, 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 hello.
Sorry, I was still muted. Hey,
No problem.
John. You know I love all the visuals. I love all the visuals. Oh,
Oh
man,
my
look at our
goodness.
chat. Hey, Shield. Hey, Harley. Hey, is it Shania? I think I get it wrong every time. Vladimir. Oh, everybody here.
Welcome in, everybody. Good to see everybody in. We played with the song fully played today, which is great, which is Angie My Song. We special. And then, of course, we had to do the Halloween. We got to get the Halloween stuff in there because that's fun, you know?
Hey, Curtie. Oh, hey. Oh, that's Harley. Wait, why does Harley look different this time?
Harley J. Harley J. Huh.
All right now. Maybe that's her new, her Sasha Fierce, her alter ego.
Oh, yeah. That's her booty call tag. Harley, you're doing booty calls over there. It was fun, Miss Angie. It was good. It was good. My boys came over, reached out and said, "Hey, Dad, we're going to take you out." And they took me out. We went bowling, which is one thing I love to do. And so we bowled for a while, and just spent the evening with the boys and just did the adulting thing. It's kind of cool. And the good thing is the one son who has my grandson, the grandson stayed home and the girlfriend stayed home. And so it was just the three of us, the boys and me, and just kind of enjoying the experience of spending time together. So it was good. It was good. And it's crazy how you watch them grow, and you know they're grown, and you see them as grown, but every once in a while they do something, or you catch a moment, and all of a sudden you see your little boys again. You're like, oh my God, that's my little boy. You know?
Exactly. And when they love to spend time with you, that's always good. Just love it.
Yeah, no, I was very blessed, and I even told him in the end. I said, you know what, the best gift you could have given me, it wasn't the bowling or anything. It was your time, because the time is a resource we cannot get enough of, nor can we reproduce. And I said, so you guys spending time with me, man, that meant more than anything. We could have done nothing, and I would have been happy. But I'm glad we bowled.
Exactly. Wait a minute. Nothing. Hold on. Y'all need to do something.
Exactly. So no, it was good. It was good. And so yeah, and then we went out to the weekend and we did our weekend thing first, and then we did the boys, and so it was great.
Oh, that's
And
good. I love a long birthday celebration. I'm not ever gonna say no to that.
exactly, yes, indeed. And your family, absolutely, the entire month. Yeah. So yes. And then it was all bundled in with also my youngest getting his motorcycle license. He took his class and got his motorcycle license. And so he was so happy to get that done. And it's interesting, Angie, I got to go off. Okay. And so Go AZ Motorcycles or AZ Go Motorcycles, whichever one it is, you know which one it is out there, AZ Go. They posted this new motorcycle, and it was a KMT or KTM 300, right? Nice little motorcycle, not anything big or whatever. It's just a nice little, and it was $3,000, right? Brand new, $3,000. Now the same bike was more expensive at different places, but they advertised $2,999, not even $3,000, $2,999. So my son says, "Hey, Dad, can we stop by and check this out? Because it doesn't seem like it's real." And of course, usually if something is that way, maybe it isn't, right? So we did. We stopped in. We looked at it. He's looking at it. And he's like, and we talked about it a little bit. And the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, it's $5,900 or $6,900 or whatever." And then he's like, "Oh no, it's on sale." And he's over there. It's on sale for $2,999. And we're like, "Yeah, we saw that." And I looked at the guy. I said, "What's it out the door?" I'm just straight to it, right? I've dealt with enough. What's the price out the door? Well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. And, look at this and here. And did you see this? And let's talk about bike. I said, "What's the price out the door?" And then so he starts going off, and my son's following him around and, falling for the shuck and jive. And I'm like, do, what's the price out the door? So, okay. So I'm going, okay, this is going to really, I'm curious. So we finally get it done. The guy's like, are you going to be cash or is it going to be, credit? And my son said probably cash. And the guy says, "Well, if you get credit, well, you get some benefits and you may even get cheaper." I'm like, "Go ahead, whatever, talk." So I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. Feel to talk because I want the numbers, right? So finally, they said, "Okay, well, we sent over to this people and they're going to look at it." Or I'm like, do, right? So finally, they come over and they sit down, and the manager comes over. Now, when a manager comes over, we got a problem here, right? So manager, and he says, "So here's the thing: it's $2,999, and with other things, it's $6,330 out the door."
What?
So do you want to pay cash, or are you going to pay charge, or are you going to put money down? I'm like, "What?" And my son just sits there.
You more than doubled the price.
Yes, and I sat there and I'm thinking,
I'm getting 2 bikes.
Exactly. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. I'm like, because I'm letting him do his thing, right? He's got to be the adult. But me, I'm like sitting there going, "What in the holy, And finally, and the guy's like, "So is this going to, put money down or whatever?" I was like, "I don't know." I said, "Excuse me, what?" What? And he's like, "What's that?" I said, "The bike is $2,999." I said, "So how do we get from $2,999 to $6,330?" He said, "Oh, well, it's the usual stuff." I said, "The usual stuff is twice the price?" He said, "No, it's you have to pay for shipping." I said, "It's sitting." Yeah, I said, "It's sitting right there. You have to pay for assembly. It's already assembled." We're not ordering a bike. This is not ordering a bike, right? We're not ordering a bike. This is a bike that's sitting on the damn floor. You got to pay for. I'm like, "Shipping where?" "I'm gonna roll it right out the door. Assembly. It's already put together." And he said, "Well, this is stuff everybody does." You said, "Even if you buy a car, I said, I don't pay for assembly for a car. That's rolled into the
I'm
price.
like, I've never even heard of that. Is it? Well, oh, wow. Okay.
Exactly. And I was supposed to, we're supposed to be the idiots, right? So I'm guessing this we're supposed to be servants or something. It's like, so I'm like, and I said, okay, so we got the $1,000, 1,500, whatever it is for shipping. We got the eight something for that. I said, we have 3,300 total here. So where's the other? What's the difference? Taxes, tag, and license. I said, what city what city are we in? The guy looks at me like, huh? I said, what city are we in? He said, Scottsdale. I said, yeah. So what's the Scottsdale rate for taxes for for something on for motorcycles and cars? He said, well, whatever. And I'm like, let me give you a hint. It's $2.80 on $100 value. So let's do the math. 280 times 3 for $3,000, right? So I'm like, that's 70 some, 87, 90 some dollars, whatever it is, I said, so we got 90 some dollars there. It's $4 to register a motorcycle, and it's another $15 for whatever. I said, so there's maybe $110. So even if we have your infamous assembly and shipping, and now that, where's the rest of the money? I mean, come on. Where's
I need an itemized statement, sir. I need to see these numbers because I think that you are using some kind of mind trickery right here because this ain't working for me.
Yeah. So I looked at Michael. I said, get the man's number. We're going. I just get the man's number. We're going. And Michael's like, huh? I said, just get his number. We'll call him down the road. So I said, which meant give me the number. I'm going to tear that damn thing up, So we walk out the door and I'm like, son, what was your thinking? He said, Dad, I was in shock with you. I didn't know what to do. And he said, but I've never done this before. And he said, I'm glad you took, but I'm like, yeah, this is when this happens, Michael, you get your butt up and you leave because this guy is not.
Didn't make any sense.
No.
So they were kind of trying to do a bait and switch. Like they got you in with the 29 and they were really going to just up the price and then add all those other.
What everybody else had done is they, of course, would do what these people should have done. They roll that into the price of their bike because that's part of the cost of doing business. And so that's why when you put those numbers back in, guess what? That number was about where the MSRP is initially to buy the damn bike. So it's like, yeah, we get the point. You're trying to play the game. So I went on Yelp. You know what I did? I'm like, 2 days later, I was still burning. I'm like, I'm going to put this on there. So I put it up on there and I'm like, hey, y'all help me understand this. We have a bike here at $29.99 and the roll out the door $63.30. I said, you know what? If that's what kind of business you want with these people, then you need to go there. But otherwise, I think there's a problem. And then I started looking at other people, and some other people were like, one person, they had a bike at somewhere around the same price, and they were something like $8,000 out the door. I'm like, holy crap, these people are creative. And that person, guess what he did too? He turned around, he got his butt out of there too. So I'm wondering how many people fell for this because, I'm thinking that's not good business. In my opinion, that's not good business. And I don't know if that's consistent with everybody else or whether that was a one deal or the guy that deal with me on that guy. I don't know what it was, but you know what? I didn't do it. So anyway, the good part is my son went back to look at Facebook Marketplace and looked at vehicles. And lo and behold, let me show you. He found a really nice bike and negotiated a good price. And so this morning, last night we went and we visited the bike 2 nights ago. Last night we told the guy to go and he brought the bike over to the house because Michael didn't have Michael did have his license at that point because he already has license, but he didn't. The guy was like, hey, it's a bigger bike and you should have it and figure it, whatever. And so, so the guy brought it over and then Michael this morning finally got on it. And so needless to say, Michael has himself a BMW. Look at that. Beautiful BMW 1200. And that's Michael himself too. The guy gave him.
I'm so scared of motorcycles, and I hope Brenda never picks that up. That is terrifying to me.
Well, believe me, I wanted it not to happen, but at one point you got to surrender and say, you know what, you're the adult. I can't. 21 years old, you do. I mean, you nudge and you push as much, but then at one point you're like, you know what, as a parent,
or at least you
the hardest lesson,
did all the proper precautions, like learn how to ride and all that stuff.
Yeah, I took the class, took everything, so that was good. And so the guy who we looked at the blue book, We paid half a Blue Book, Angie, half a Blue Book, which was pretty cool price. And then also the guy gave him 5 sets of gloves for the motorcycle. This guy was a gadget guy. And so he had all of the records for all of the maintenance, because we went to the same shop for all the, all of the oil changes and stuff. It's a BMW, not a chain, but a drive shaft on that one, 1200. It had 2 saddlebags on it already. And then those are daily ones. And then it has another set of saddlebags that are color matched to the bike. Beautiful. It's a dark blue, beautiful bike. And then he has the bubble on back when he does long-term traveling. He gave him that. He gave him all these gadgets. He gave him 5 sets of different sets of gloves. Gave him the jacket, which has the built-in shoulder pads, the built-in elbow pads, if in case he took a fall or something, the built-in back thing to be in case you scratch your back. Gave him 2 helmets, 2 wonderful helmets. I'm talking. So Michael, I mean,
wow, he made it like a bandit.
He did. Michael got a great bike, and he got an amazing situation, and it was meant to be bad at the other place, so he could appreciate what he got with this one, in my opinion. So, folks, sometimes first of all,
I didn't even know BMW made bikes, Don.
Say what?
I didn't even know BMW made bikes.
Oh yeah, quality bikes.
I learned something new today.
Absolutely. So
that's my truck. I want a BMW X5. That's my vehicle.
Yeah, those are nice cars. Yeah. Yeah, we used to have the 335i convertible when we lived in Houston. Oh, Angie, that thing was just so beautiful and so sweet, and just
y'all was living a life in Houston. Y'all was some bad boys in Houston. Y'all was bad to the bone.
Yeah, that must have been the era. It must have been an era of prosperity for Houstonians, because remember that was when Beyonce and Destiny's Child was coming into being. Remember that was they were just coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff was happening in Houston at that time. A lot of famous people come out of Houston at that point. I was
telling Harley the other day, I was like, Don has lived several lifetimes, and he always has a fantastic story. I was like, anything you got, Don has a fantastic story, and he always has a famous person in one of his stories. Like he knows somebody who knew somebody who used to be with somebody. He always knows somebody.
Well, the story. We've talked about the story of the connection with Beyonce and Destiny's Child and the mother, right?
Yeah, with the guy who used to do the client who used to do the outfit.
Yep.
I like your Oprah story and how y'all used to go and see her in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. It's interesting is sometimes I feel like Forrest Gump, because I was just geographically blessed that I wound up in places where things happened. It wasn't that I planned them.
I tell people, I said Don knows everybody, or he knows somebody. Like he's just been around. He's seen everything. Hey Quinn. Hey Keena.
Hey y'all, we're just buzzing away talking. Sorry about that.
Listen, it's been a long time. We had to chit chat, and it's Don's birthday. Did all y'all tell Don happy birthday? Throw up the chat because Don's birthday was yesterday.
Hey, I'm gonna play his birthday song for me. What was I doing, Miss Angie? I forgot.
And y'all put y'all questions in there if y'all have a question.
Yes. Do I have the birthday song even here?
Oh, Don.
Did I get rid of the birthday? Oh, no, I think this is it, right? Yeah, here we go. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's the first time I think I did it for me ever. I can't remember having done it before.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. And again, everybody, happy Halloween. And I told everybody, Angie, on Facebook, I said, because people were like, what do you want? What do you want? I said, don't give me any gifts. But I told them, if you're going to do something, buy my grandson's book. Because 25% of the profits go to Defenders of Children, which is an organization I'm involved with who does legal free.
I need to buy the Spanish version. Can we buy that too now?
It's almost ready. I actually got the proof here, and it should be ready within a few more days. But look at this. Here it is.
Original one. See
it? Yep. So
it's the original.
Yep, there you go. Look at the difference. It's almost I just changed things to Spanish, except some of the animals were changed around because they don't start with the same letter in Spanish as English, you know. So some of them are different. And I made different animals. Like this one I made them a little more babyish, like the giraffe.
Look, we turned to the same page.
Yep. So see the difference?
Oh, that was cute. I like that. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very, very, very happy with it. I'm glad you mentioned. Yeah, so I told everybody do that because it gives money to the organization, which is important. They do great things, Angie. I'm telling you, there's so many stories that we've heard and we've had
I
to
remember just going to the
That's
fundraiser. They had, you would be in tears just listening to the stories because it's just heartbreaking. And
Yeah.
hi, Shelby.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And you know, Angie, I remember my boys. I think it was DJ. DJ went white water rafting with two boys.
I think I had just met you when you were still doing that group, Don. When you were
water rafting, yeah. Yep. And the two boys that were part of that group on that excursion that year, those are the two that were kept in a crate, remember? They were raised in a dog crate, and when they were rescued, they didn't even speak English because they only knew each other and shared a language that they created for themselves to communicate. And they had to learn to socialize. They had to learn to speak English. It was so unbelievably disgusting that the people had them in that situation. But these two boys, believe it or not, by the time the organizations worked with them and got them, and by the time they did this trip, they were definitely, after the trip, the boys, when they first came for the trip, they were very reclusive, they were very uncomfortable. By the time it was over, it was different because they spent an entire week rafting down the San Juan River with everybody else, and they got to every night after they did the San Juan River, right? They would get together and chat, and they would have a discussion about what they learned and what they took from that experience. And they realized that those boys realized, yeah, terrible situation, but everybody has something. And that was important, you know. And so those boys, by the time it was over, within a few months after, they had like a reunion trip of everybody. Those boys had changed so much because they'd finally really come out of their shell. But they needed that total immersion to do that because they had been specialized with treatments for learning how to speak English, learning how to do whatever. It was such a mess, Angie. I'm telling you.
When Kimora first, like when Kimora and Kina were in Florida, Kimora was really, really quiet. And then when she got here, she was around, like Brandon and Aaliyah and just other, acquired more friends. She became a lot more outgoing because she was really quiet when she first got here. Now she's just, you can't get her to shut up.
Yeah, which is good. I told you it's positive. That's a very positive step when you see them because you're like, man, that shell just cracked open, which is nice. Well, again, everybody, nice to see you all in. We appreciate you coming in this evening. Happy Halloween to you all. We're going to give you some readings tonight. We're going to try to get through quite a few readings if we can because it's been a while and we're in that mood. The energy is good tonight.
Yes, and I've been hydrating myself.
Absolutely. So, Miss Angie, who are we drawn to first?
I don't know. Who's did anybody put a question there?
Is IMO Shavia? Is that our Shavia?
That's Chavez. That's our person from class. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering. Yeah. Hey, welcome in, Chavez. Nice to see you in. So let's see. Again, let us know if it's general or specific, folks, and we will try to get to you. I
had to set the app on my watch to tell me when to drink water. So when it beep beep, I have to drink some water because I just won't drink enough water. I'll go all day and be like, "Oh, did I drink water?" And now every 2 hours it says drink water, so I drink some water.
Maybe I need to do that because I don't drink. I drink other things, but not water. I need to drink more water. I really do.
And you can set it for however you want, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So I set it for every 2 hours. And it just makes a little alert on your phone, kind of like if you were to get a text message and you look down, it says drink water. And I grab that water and I drink that water.
Exactly. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's a great idea.
And you can set the hours. Like, do you want it to be from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 8 a.m., whatever hours you want, and it'll alert you just between those hours.
Brandy, did your mom make it back home? I remember the last reading we had, wasn't it Brandy and her sister whose mother was visiting them? Mary, was it Mary?
Yeah, the mother was Mary, I think.
Yeah. If I had
Chavez
it.
says her that I am is I am infinite. That's what the O is, infinite. I wouldn't. I don't think I would have got it, but I like it.
So yeah, because the mother lives here in Arizona, right? I think, yeah. So
Who is Twinkie Boy? Oh, everybody's talking about your Samsung Health. So it'll in Samsung Health you can put your food in there and it'll count your calories. It'll do your body composition, like you can do certain to the watch and it'll do your body composition. I don't recommend that because I didn't like what it told me. It'll do it'll give you a sleep score at night. If you wear it at night, it'll tell you whether you did good or bad. Like, and the watch is a little bit rude because it'll be like, you need another nap, you need some more rest, your body isn't in recovery. What have you been doing? Like, it's real rude sometimes. The Android version is. I don't know how Siri is to y'all, but the Android version is not very nice. They be like, get it together, lady.
I see. And let's see, Twinkie Boy, I'm gonna reach that top spot, baby. What is it? Did you do you have a question, or you just wanted to chat a lot? Because I saw that like 3 times.
I don't know. It says every white boy. Twinkie Boy is every white boy. Oh, okay. I don't get it. But if you Reptical Flame, what is your question? Oh, she says she's back in AZ now, so she's back where she was. Okay.
Stacy Benton, there you go. There's one. She says general. Let's go with Stacy to start with until somebody else gives us something else. There we go. Stacy Benton, this one is for you. General question. You see, I even used the orange, like the pumpkin, for our words today.
Okay, Stacy Benton.
Happy birthday to you. Stacy, why are you invited to a celebration and you're not going to go or something? Are you mad at somebody? Because I'm getting something like that. There's an energy of like is there like a family struggle going on or something, and therefore you're not wanting to spend time with the family? Because I'm getting this energy. So what's going on there, Stacy? Who said what? Who said what? Are you still here,
That's
Stacey?
funny because the first image I got was somebody being pulled up around their collar, feeling collared up or feeling like they were being trapped when I got into her energy.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. But Stacey, does that resonate with you? Is that there's probably a delay.
Flames, we don't do love readings. I can give you a general reading, but I don't do like love readings. That's usually with Bonnie.
So she says yes. I'm guessing she means yes, it does resonate. Okay. The thing I would tell you, Stacey, what I was picking up again is that, again, I just feel like there's some family drama. What I would strongly suggest is that it's one of those things. Make sure that you focus on. Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Saying okay, but I'm there. But so I'm guessing it does resonate, is what you're also saying. And so what my point is this: is that what I'm being given is this feeling of keep a focus on what is the more important thing. Okay, is it it was my birthday just passed and some family didn't come. Exactly. There you go. So yeah. And so yeah, and so and what I was going to go with on that one is, and this follows exactly where I was headed, is that focus on what the important thing was. Was it them being there, or was it the people who showed? Flip the script on it and say, you know what, I can focus on who didn't come, and I can be upset about who didn't come. But why do they deserve that moment? Why do they deserve that energy when they didn't make the energy to show up? Why put the energy in about them not showing? Instead, in my opinion, flip the coin and thank and appreciate the fact that the people that did show up, appreciate the fact that folks came for you, and that they enjoy a time with you. And so I'm being guided to say, don't let that stuff get in your head, because it takes away from the good experience that you had. They're telling me it was a good event, and they're telling me that you enjoyed your birthday, and that, again, if you focus on those things, they win. So don't let them win. This is not about them winning. This is about you winning, because it's your birthday. So let go and don't worry about that so much. Instead, thank the people who showed up, and make sure that down the road, when you're invited to those people who showed up to yours, that you make the effort to go, and that you also make this effort to be involved with them, because they thought enough of you to do that. Okay, that's my thing. So let this go. Let it go. Let it go.
Issue, Don, because my whole thing was, did you put off a trip that you were gonna go on to have this celebration, thinking people would show up, and then you were a little upset when they didn't show up? And so, because I get you should go, or you should have gone, and they make it, and the way that I'm receiving it is that you should have gone on the trip, or gone wherever you were going to go, but you decided not to do it in order to be with family, and they didn't show up. But I get, stand your ground. So whatever it is that you're fussing about, or that you're having this issue about, stand your ground and know that you are the important person in this situation right now, and you don't have to bend your will. And then I got the Two of Pentacles, which is balancing your resources. Like, not for me, it's kind of like a give and take, or making a decision to not give so much to other people, because I feel like you pretty much put your heart out on a sleeve, or you give to everybody else, and then you don't receive that back, and then it's upset. And then this shows you waiting on like a harvest, or waiting for something to come in. But I feel like it's waiting for people to get their act together, and to kind of treat you better, or to give you the reciprocal effect or treatment that you give them. And so I'm getting like, stand your ground, be who you are. Don't keep backing down, or don't keep bending who you are to make other people happy when they're not doing the same for you. So if you had something planned, I feel like you should go ahead and do it, and not worry about what other people are going to think, and not let other people count your money, because I feel like maybe family and friends are kind of counting your money, or trying to be like in your financial situation, and they're saying, go on your trip, or do whatever it is that you wanted to do, but stand your ground, and don't worry about the people, like Don said, who didn't show up. Like, just move on.
Exactly. The reality is again, they've moved. They are not losing energy over you. So don't give them that same power.
And they didn't care enough to be there. So, I mean,
Exactly.
just go ahead, and don't make a big deal of it. Move on. Like, just go ahead. Life happens, and people can't make it. People choose not to show up. Just go ahead and be you, and do you. Is there a work situation happening too? Because I keep hearing something about your career, or about a work situation in the background. So are you dealing with something at work also? Because I keep hearing work is fine, or work will be fine. So is there a work situation that you're dealing with, or someone at work, or are you just wanting to move on? Because I feel like you're a little bit restless at work, and you don't know what to do. And so you're like, do I want to move to a new job, a new company, do something else? So are you a little bit restless at work? Is that what I'm hearing about with your work situation? You're welcome, Bonnie. Bonnie's having a sale on love reading. So if you want a love reading, you can go see Bonnie. And she's having a sale on love readings through the end of the year. Oh, through December 20th, 15 to 20-minute private video for $45.
She said, "Great, thanks. You were so right."
Okay.
Stacy said that. Yeah.
So I don't know if that was about work, but anyway, they're saying that the situation. Well, I feel like the situation is going to be. I'm in the process of looking for a different job. Okay, because I feel like you're a little bit restless, or a little bit antsy about it, and I'm getting kind of like a hold on, kind of like don't kill all of your options, but hold on before you make the final decision. So if you're putting your resume out there, continue to look. But before you make your final decision, wait, because I feel like there's going to be an announcement at work, or there's going to be something that happens at work. But hold on before you just jump ship and go on. They want you to do it in an orderly fashion. So continue to check your resources, or continue. Oh, that's what the balance of your resources is. Okay, about your money. So continue to put your to put your resume out there or continue looking for jobs, but don't make your final selection yet because there's something's going to happen at your job maybe within the next. I keep hearing 6 weeks, but that does seem like a long time. But what do you know? In 6 weeks, it'll probably be almost 2026. Pretty close, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, you're right.
Yeah. We have about 8 weeks left in this year. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Well, now you just
Because
scared
this
me.
Saturday is November 1st. So yeah,
Yeah, you just scared me now, Angie. Lord have mercy. Christmas is right around the corner. What the heck?
reality.
I know. And this is the season for all of our birthdays because they like boom, 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 boom.
Oh, she already left her job. Oh, okay, they were saying hold on. Oh, you're in the process of looking for a different job. So we'll continue to keep looking, but maybe hold off on making your final decision until you get all of the other options or all of the other choices. Or until you get more than one offer. Like just don't take the first one because they're saying hold on, but they gave it to me like this, like, just slow it down a little bit. But again, continue to look, just don't leap. Get more than one offer before you take that one. And make sure it's something that you want to do. A lot of times we'll say, I just want a new job. Well, I mean, if you are a front desk person and you really want to be like the manager and you said I just want another job, you could just end up with another front desk person. You have to kind of be specific with what you want. What is the salary range that you're looking for? What is the amount of money that what is the hours that you want to work? Do you want to be in office? Do you want to be at home? Do you want to work with a team or to work by yourself? Those are things you have to kind of consider when you say I want a new job or I'm looking for a different job. A different job could be you are a teacher and now you work in a factory. So what is it that you want that's different from the other job? So be specific in the things that you want so that your higher power can deliver those things to you. But they do honestly see that you are looking and they're just telling you to get multiple offers before you take the first one. So that's what I got for Miss Stacy. That was a good read. I like that. I love a career read.
Yep, that's a good way to get the day rolling too, the evening rolling too, which is nice.
So who's next? Somebody else asked. Reptical Flame. I guess they left because it wasn't a love read. Oh, Curti. Okay.
Yeah. Reptical Flame, yeah, because the Reptical Flame wanted to know about the girl he's going to meet tomorrow or something, and how that's going to go or something.
Just be regular. Women like when you're regular. Just be regular. I actually have a shirt that says "Just be regular." You don't have to be somebody else. If you are just who you are, then we're comfortable with who you are. But if you're trying to be who you think we want you to be, then you're not being yourself, and we both can tell.
Yeah, people can see through it.
Yeah. All right, Curti, you want to know some guidance on what you're supposed to do next? The first thing I see for you, and they're telling me not to turn this around because usually I don't read reversals. And the first card that came up was the Six of Swords, but for me, it's in the it was in the reverse, and they're telling me that you're not escaping the chaos. Like you're not like instead of transitioning from the chaos to the calm, you seem to be stuck right in the middle of the chaos and not really making the decision to move because they're making it seem like the decisions that you need to make are just choices that you need to make. Because the first thing I heard was, what's the problem? Why won't you decide? So if the decision is whether you should stay or whether you should go, like in the place that you're living, because they're showing me like hopping, like they show me water, so that's travel, but it's emotional. But I feel like you're moving from one piece of land to another piece of land. So if that's the decision, you just need to decide either we're going or we're not going. And stop like going back and forth between, well, what should I do or should I not do? And they're saying just move forward. Like either like with all the things, like you're either going to make a pro and con list. These are all the reasons we should go, or these are all the reasons we can't go. And then just base your decision on that and move forward. Like I feel they're showing me you like on a seesaw and you're going back and forth and you're not making the decision. Make the decision. Just pull the pin out and throw the grenade. Just do it. Like basically they're saying just do it. But they're making it seem like you're not making the decision. And then the Hierophant came up, and that's either usually where you're either receiving information as the learner down here or you're giving the information. and they're making it seem like you're supposed to be receiving this information from your higher power, but you're not tuning in or you're not listening to what's being said. And you're just asking the same question over and over and over again until you get the answer that you want. So you have decided to move. So that's good. Because you say, yes, I am moving. So that's what they're saying. You just need to make the decisions that you need to go. But because asking, it's like you're asking repeatedly for information that's already been given to you. You just want to hear it in a different way, or maybe it's not being delivered in the way that you want it to be delivered. And they're saying you're getting the information from multiple sources. What is it that you don't understand about the information that you're getting, or what is it that you need to know? Because the way that I'm getting it is that you, like a child asking the mom the same question over and over and over again. Can I go, mom? Can I go, mom? Can I do this? Can I do that? And they've either said no or they've said yes, but you're constantly asking the same questions over and over again. And they're like, is it that you're not understanding what we're saying to you, or is it not you're not liking the response that you're getting from what you're asking us? So they're saying just, you've received all the information that you need at this point. The problem isn't you being given the information, it's you receiving the information and understanding what it is that you need to do. So that's what I got.
The one thing I got, though, it stood out, and it came kind of what you were saying, Angie, at the same time, and that was I got like the voice. I got like the voice being muted, and so whatever it is, why are you afraid?
Did you see the last comment
Say what?
about the husband? Did you see the last comment about the husband?
No, let me look at it real quick.
She said she made the decision, but her husband is not very supportive, so she's not able to take action.
Which decision is that?
I guess to move. I remember Curdy from being on the show with Julie and Scott, and so I just know a little bit about it, and I think maybe the husband may have health issues also.
Okay. Yeah, but I feel that definitely she can't speak her. It's like she can't speak freely. I get the feeling that there's no, and that's part of the problem is this the inability to speak your mind, speak your voice, speak your issues, and you're gonna have to find a way to make it happen. You got to find a way to do it because again, even if it's yes to relocate, she says. So you made a decision, your husband's not very supportive about it. I'm not able to take action. So in other words, you want to relocate. He doesn't want to relocate. But you're not, I think what I'm saying is I'm getting this thing is you're not expressing it in a way in which he can truly understand what you're going through or what you're feeling or how what this means to you or something. Again, I'm getting the feeling you're just not, yes, the moment I speak about shifting, I am asked to shut. Yes, and that's what I'm getting is you're not being able to express yourself. And I think if you were somehow able to find the moment and the timing as well as the proper words, it would help to make the situation at least move down the road a little bit. To kick the ball rolling, get the ball rolling, because again, you're just frustrated, and I'm getting this, and to be honest with you, this is not leading to a good place, in my opinion. The energy is this is going to boil up. I'll put it that way, and this is going to lead to something that is not healthy for either of you. So you need to find a way to make sure you express yourself, and you need to find a way that you feel like at least I'm heard. Even I'm not saying he's going to agree. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is you have to be heard. You've got to find a way to be heard.
I feel like she keeps asking for advice because she's hoping that one day one of us or one of the people that are reading her will say, "Oh, he's going to change his mind and he's going to be on your side." But what if he doesn't? What if he never says he wants to move? What are your steps forward? Are you going to stay, or are you going to go ahead and go? Because at this point that's where you are. Either you're going to stay in the situation and be okay with it, or you're going to leave the situation and be okay with it. But at this point, you're just pulling us all into the middle of the situation and having us to spin our brains to give you a decision on something that either he's point blank not going to move and you point blank are going to move. But we're repeatedly giving you the same advice about the situation. Nothing that we say can make him change his mind. Either he wants to go or he doesn't, or either you want to stay or you don't. And so it's who's going to compromise, you or him?
Exactly. And somebody, I mean, I hate to say it this way because it really isn't the winning. There's no winning side it's a zero sum game, but somebody will win. And ultimately, the question is whose vision is going to be the one that's most inspiring. And if he believes that the vision is his, then
Well, she said she told him that no matter what, on December 1st, she's leaving. So again, yeah, that's it. Like either you're going to either you're going to go and he's going to stay, or either you're going to stay there with him. But is it affordable? Like is it affordable for you to leave and be on your own? Like, can you do that? Oh, you've given, oh. What is his reason for not going? Just, I don't want to go. I like it here. Like, I mean, this seems like one of those love it or list it type situations where the husband's like, I want to stay here. And the wife is like, we're getting a new house. And they're battling it out on love it or list it. So what is his reason for not wanting to go? I don't feel like it's like I just feel like he just don't want to go.
Yeah. I think maybe
She said she can't do it on her own. And I feel like you do want him to go with you, but if he doesn't, you're like, okay, I'm going to go. And you both seem to be on different sides of it. Like, this is your reason and this is his reason, and nobody seems to be moving into the middle. He wants to stay in the same town as his parents, or he wants to stay in the house with his parents.
They live with the parents, right?
I'm with you. We leaving on the 31st because we're not staying with these parents too much longer, unless there's some issue.
Yeah, no, I'm like, hell no. I ain't not no. I'm not staying with anybody's parents. So sorry. As we
look, not even my own.
Exactly. Yeah. As we used to joke with Lewis, remember, I'm a grown ass man.
Exactly. Yes, listen, yeah. I get it. Like, are the parents like ill and can't stay on their own, or is it just he wants to stay there because it's more economical for you guys? Like, okay, yeah. I'm with you. We leaving on the 31st, Curdy. We out the door on the 31st because I just don't understand.
But also know that
two different cultures.
Yeah, when you throw down a gauntlet like that, though, make sure you follow through because
exactly, or make sure you're ready to deal with the consequences of it. Because a lot of times, and not a lot of times, but I have known people to put an ultimatum up like that, thinking that the other person would cave, and when they didn't, you either had to walk that line by yourself or you had to backtrack and swallow your words. So you've given that deadline. Are you clearly mentally and emotionally ready to up and go if he doesn't go?
Yep.
I know you've drawn that line, but are you really ready to go if he says no?
Yep, because when you put an ultimatum out there, you better be ready to back it up. And
they've seen a new home that's in the same city. He just wants to stay in the house with his parents. Okay, well then,
you know what?
I'm with you, Curdy. Let's go. We about to move out this bad boy and into our own space. I get it, but.
And how old is he? He's like what, 3? Just kidding. I mean, there's a point you leave home. You know, you just leave home. I don't care what culture you're in. There's a time where you leave home.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Can't take it anymore. I totally get it. Lord have mercy. I tell you what. But when some family members, Angie knows this one. Some family members we have, they like to come visit and they can't seem to find their way home. And by the time I'm ready, I'm like, Angie, I'm going to go there. And Angie's like, I think you're right. Angie's my support. She's like, yeah, I think you're right. And that's when I'm like, good. I feel better. I'm going to bring the hammer down. Because there is a time, you know. So, yeah, geez, it was. The The best thing to do, the one thing to do though is make sure that you are not obnoxious, but at the same time, make sure that you are just saying, "Hey, this is the plan. This is the plan." You know.
Oh, I get it. I mean, but did you know that, like, you? So are you not Indian and he is? Because didn't you know this when you married into this situation? Like, it would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like me marrying a pastor and being mad that he want me to go to church every week.
Exactly. It's like
You know,
I'm marrying the
like,
pastor, but I don't want to be the first lady of the church. It's like,
exactly.
hello, here's
I
what I did.
dated a pastor and I knew that I was not first lady material. No, thank you. Ah.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
tell you what, if you really want to, if you want it to come the way you're doing, you just got to keep pushing, and you've got to be determined and just say, look, this is what we're doing. And again, if you once you throw down the gauntlet, though, you need to follow through, because that is the worst thing in the world, not to follow through.
exactly. And I see you, Amber. Do you have a question? Of what your question is? Also, like, I don't know. Yeah, I can't live with my parents like that, and that's just a lot. That's a lot of control, and I get it.
Boy, somebody just wrote a book.
I don't even know what the question is. It was so much commentary.
Says here, my ex has manipulated my daughter to the point where she now says she can't live with me. She is 14, up until I let her live with him for a time to prove he couldn't do it by himself. She has never ever called me a bad mother or even said things like this. All of a sudden, she is saying I'm a horrible mother and I have never been a good mother to her, and she can't remember a time when I was a good mother to her. I tried taking her to a psychiatrist, and ex refused to speak with them and told my daughter I was trying to make her out to be a psycho and crazy person. I don't know what to do anymore. Do you see anything changing soon in her being positive towards me to come back?
Amber Livingston, did you put your question in there?
Stacey, I'll tell you something. This is not psychic. I'm going to tell you something as a parent. Sometimes you got to let these trifling kids be trifling and let them pay the price for being as crazy as they want to be sometimes. And I know it hurts. I know it can hurt. But sometimes, you know what? She'll come around. She'll wake up. It's gonna, but you have to, I mean, the problem is the more you push one way, you should know your child by now. The more you push one way, the more she's going to go the other way. So you just need to sometimes, unfortunately, because you gave the first little bit to make, you opened the door and she went out the door. So now you got to kind of have to deal with time and let time work through things.
This is like one of them ultimatum situations. You let her go thinking that she would have a horrible time there and come back to you, but she got over there and was like, well, hello, the grass is greener.
Exactly.
And now you're wondering when she's going to come back. When we make these decisions, we have to be able to deal with the consequences on both sides of the table. And
Yep.
it seems like you thought that she was going to go there and have a horrible time, and she does not want to come back now.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that the dad is poisoning her mind, which you could quite possibly be correct. But it could just be that it does like the life that she's living over there better. Is she in any danger over there, or is it just that you want her to come back and stay with you? Listen, 14 is a rough age. I think I would have gave him up to at 14.
And again, this is a daughter, right? We're talking about a daughter, and daughters and mothers are like fathers and sons. There are times in our lives where we adore our fathers, where daughters need their moms, but there are times where daughters and moms, like fathers and sons, it's like sugar, it's water and oil. They just don't mix. Fire, water, it doesn't mix. And so again, it's
Well,
You may
she's 14. What do you mean he doesn't watch her? What does he have to do? Oh, he works third shift. So what you think then why'd you let her go in the first place? Like this is what I don't understand. Why'd you let her go? I honestly, and I'm being truthful, I honestly don't see her coming back anytime soon or wanting to come back unless she is forced to come back through court order. But I don't see her wanting to come back. You've already let that horse out of the stable.
Yep.
Umber, I see your question and I do have a message for you. I don't know if you're going to meet Aaron Yates, but I can tell you, I do have a message for you. She was sneaking out at night at your house, so you let her go live with her dad who works third shift so she don't have to sneak out and she can just go out whenever she wants to, because this logic don't make no sense to me.
No, that I just missed something there. Yeah, that's like what?
I mean, well, if she was that mean to you, do you really want her back? And I get it, she's your child, but I mean, DJ 999 New York City or
It's like
NYC.
one of those things. Decisions have consequences. Maybe again, she just hasn't hit that wall yet. But eventually, again, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you have to have
Well,
faith.
this is my thing, Stacey. If she comes back to live with you, is she still going to be staying out all night? Is she still going to be calling you a bitch? Like, I mean, did things get any better? It seems like things got worse. And if she comes back, it just seems like it's going to get worse. I honestly, and in what I'm seeing, I don't see her coming back willingly. If she comes back, it'll be because it was court ordered, forced to come back, and it'll be a lot of tension until you guys actually work through whatever situation you're going through. Um, but I don't think that she's going to willingly come back and just be with you, and everything's going to be all kumbaya.
But I still go back to the point is that down the road she's going to have a very sour, because it sounds like she is not the happiest child, and she's 14. She's a young girl at 14. She is going to turn on dad down the road like she's turned on you, and dad's going to get this whole hellfire turned on him, and then he's not going to like it either. So the reality is that, you know, sometimes let time heal, let time work through, and it's amazing how they, you know, dad will experience the same thing you did, and then you're going to be looking like, oh, aren't you wonderful, and everything kind of disappeared. And I'll give you an example. I have a very close family member who has a stepchild, and that stepchild was unbelievable when this family member first got involved, because again, this was from another marriage. Okay. And this person was so cruel and rude and whatever. And then eventually they turned the fire against the other parent. And then, oh, this was so sweet and wonderful. And so I've seen it over and over again. And it's the kids know how to play one parent against the other. They're very good at this. They're very adept at this. And you're unfortunately you're letting the emotional side of, I want to be loved, I want to be appreciated, I'm mom. That's Disney. Get rid of Disney. The reality is life is not always perfect. There are bumps in the road. There is a too soft bed. There is a too hard bed, and then there's one that's just right. The one that's just right doesn't happen very often. It's more of the too soft and too hard. I mean, I'm telling you. And again, it's not easy. I totally get that too. It is not easy to go through this. But I will tell you, at the same time, sometimes they have to pay. They have to experience it, and you have to sit back and say, you know what? You made your bed. You're gonna, and they will. Believe me, you may not think it, but they will. And the father's gonna come back and say, "What did I do? I can't believe I didn't do anything." And all of a sudden, it's going to be clear. Yeah, she came to call. She visited. So that's, and again, that's not psychic. We're just telling you experiences of parents.
It was one other thing I was about to say, but she said she's worried that she made the wrong decision, and this is what I got in the beginning. You thought you were going to send her to live with her dad. She was going to have a horrible time, and she was going to come running back to you, but she ended up having she's think she's having a great time, but like Don said, those tables are going to turn, and then she's going to want to come back. Again, if she comes back, is the relationship going to be better? Or is it just going to be you and her fighting again? Like, is she still going to be trying to sneak out? Is she still going to be cursing you and calling you out of your names? Is it just going to be more attention for you? Like, again, decisions have consequences, and you decided, you told her she couldn't come back and she didn't want to follow your rules. Now you're missing her, and you're like, so does that mean you're going to break your rules and you're going to let her go out whenever she wants? She's going to get to talk to you whatever way she wants? Or when she comes back, are you going to still be firm on your rules? And I get it. It's hard when it's your kid, but sometimes you have to let them fall and bump their head so they can see and come back and appreciate you. And so she may just need, like Don said, when those tables turn, she's going to come back and maybe try to be getting on your good side. But you have to decide, you know, what kind of household do you want when she comes back? Are you going to be arguing, fussing, and fighting? Or are you just going to be like, I'm so glad you're back. You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm like you, Angie. I'm like, these are the rules. We talked about them. If you come back, that's what we're following. Nothing's changed in that regard. But when she comes back, she'll be more flexible because she'll realize, that grass on the other side, not so much greener anymore. So, you know.
Yeah.
And believe me, Dad's not going to be able to deal with it the way Mom did. I'm telling you, Dad's going to.
She's just 14. Wait till she get to like 15, 16, 17. Listen.
Wait till Dad walks and God.
Them hormones will be out of control.
Exactly. Close your ears, Stacy. But wait till Dad walks in and sees her having snuck a boy in the room and they're involved in doing something. Dad's going to freak out and she's going to come running home to Mama because Dad's going to be like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm telling you that there are triggers. Yeah,
I get it. I don't know. I mean, you can. I don't see her coming back willingly right now. Like within the next few months, I don't see her willingly coming back because she thinks she's getting a level of freedom that she enjoys. And unfortunately, unless Dad tightens the rope, she's just not going to come back. And then if he does tighten the rope, she's, again, like Don said, going to play you two against each other. It's a tough situation to be in. So, I mean, unless you want to go to a therapist and see what you can do there as a family, I just don't see her coming back and being ready to listen to your rules and what you want her to do.
But, you know, and again, Dad's kind of a play here too, because what happened is Dad's liking the fact that she's close to him now. And so he's going to be a little more lenient.
Because Mom and Dad must have some tension too. And this is him speaking it to you too.
Exactly. And he's like, you know, she doesn't like you anymore. She loves me. I'm loving this. And again, that only lasts so long. I promise you, it only lasts so long. And when it blows up on him, he's going to, he's not.
Exactly, Vladimir. Exactly.
Well,
them teenagers is hard.
Yeah. I may have a lot of gray, but I also remember when I was a kid and I remember some of the games myself. I am just as bad. I know it. You know? So, yeah. And generations may change, but you know what? The way we behave, that's the same.
Her son had a girl hiding in his closet when he got caught. See?
Yeah. And believe me, but I'm telling you, when the father catches a daughter, it's very different because our society has built up an entire different profile of what's expected of a girl versus a boy. And I know it's y'all going to hit me. Believe me, I believe in women having equal everything. But I tell you, a father will have a very different reaction because it's very different. If he caught his boy with a girl, oh Lord, it would be a little different. But if he caught his baby girl with a boy, Lord, the kid is the boy in the room, he better jump out the window because I'm like, it's like, it's over. It is over. Who knows? The father may even send her back to you and say, you know what? She's out of here. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm telling you, yeah.
Where Dad is disciplining you versus Mom. You know, Mom just always fussing. Dad, they don't even have to say a lot sometimes, and the kid is in tears.
Oh yeah.
So I get it.
Good luck on that, Stacy, and keep us updated. Let us know how it goes. And again, just stay strong. But you can't own this. Don't own her behavior. no matter what, even if you made the decision to let it get to the point where she left, but you can't own her behavior. And just know that life lessons are not easy, but sometimes you just got to let the lessons work themselves through. Yeah, I can give you some kind of future reading, but it may not be in with a daughter. How's that? See, oh Lord, child.
After boarding school, listen, they need more boarding schools. Have them
Yeah.
out there shoveling snow and raking leaves. Let me tell you something. Raking leaves is a very hard task. You end up with calluses on your hand from pulling that rake. Listen, that's a punishment right there, raking leaves
Shoveling snow.
and
That,
shoveling snow. I've injured myself shoveling snow.
yes. I mean, the heart's pumping, the head's throbbing, and the
Cutting
arms.
grass,
Oh,
all that. Yeah, washing walls, Don. My grandmother was around a holiday. You had to get them baseboards, them walls, all them places that you done touched and got dirty. You need to go and get you a little bucket and your little rag and your little soap, and you need to clean them walls down. And my grandmama did not play. But listen, that's hard labor around the house.
and you didn't get paid. You didn't get paid.
Hey, Katie.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Yeah. Farm intervention. Exactly.
Look at this. We were just telling you this is a Five of Swords. Just drop just let it go. Just drop it and say, you know what? I'm going to let it play itself out. Look at this is the card right there. So this is good news. It's telling you that you just need to drop the sword, let it play itself out. Let it play itself out. And look at this. Followed by Nine of Cups. Again, it's going to take a little while, but it will work itself through, and ultimately you may get what you're looking for. There's the victory card. You're going to rise above this, and again, I'm telling you, this is good stuff. So in this regard, again, the cards are saying let it go, let time do its thing, and you will rise above, because again, you're not doing something that 10 billion parents hasn't done already. And look here, there's a Queen of Wands, you know.
Oh, I got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, so that's two new beginnings for you. So
That's a new beginning. That's right. That's you being patient. This is the Queen being patient and staying with it. And those aces are saying, you know what?
Clarity. This right here definitely is clarity coming to you, but it could be her getting the clarity to realize I had it better at mom's, or you to be like, you know what? She's gonna have to just bump her head and let her stay over there until she figures it out, until dad tells her no, because you know when dad tells you no, that's a different what?
Exactly.
It's like I can't even hear, but dads don't even know the word no. What do you mean?
Exactly.
But oh well.
So good news. The good news there, Stacy. So take that. That's some good news right there.
Shalve, you keep asking about should you get a dog. I get, and they're showing me you in the same light as when I wanted a fish. Like my son had grown up and he was all self-sufficient. He didn't need me, and I wanted something to love, something to care for. So I got a fish because I knew I couldn't do a dog, because with a dog I travel a lot, and a dog means I have to get a babysitter or put it in a kennel or get somebody to watch it. Then dogs need shots, dogs need to be fed, dogs need to go outside. Are you prepared to be going outside to take this dog, to go to the bathroom and to get the shots and to go to the vet? Like a dog is like having another child. Are you ready for another child? And you have to know your level of commitment to that animal. And then I'm always afraid I'll get a dog that like got some dietary restriction. Like my manager, her dog needed a Benadryl every day, so she had to wrap it in food and give him a Benadryl every day. I can't have that kind of commitment. I don't take my own medication on time. So me and the dog go have a doctor bill, and I just can't do that. So just, are you ready for that level of commitment? But I do see you wanting that kind of love and affection, or that unconditional love and affection. I see a little black shiny dog for you. Like I don't know if you want a big dog, but the way they're showing it to me is just a little lap dog with really shiny hair, or their coat is really really shiny, and it's just and it's somebody who snuggles up to you and is in your lap. So I don't know if you've already considered what kind of dog it is, but I do see you kind of getting the dog. I just want you to be aware of the responsibilities of it. Like I'm always that person to say, well, do you know how much dog food costs? Do you know how much, how many times a day you have to take that dog out? Is it going to cost you more? That's another thing. To get an animal here, it would cost me more for rent, because they're going to charge you monthly to have that dog. And then are there breed restrictions? So those are just all things that you are gonna have to consider. But I do see you holding a little black dog in your lap.
Nice.
Bonnie said she just came in from the rain taking the dog out. And
Yep.
when the dog want attention, the dog want attention.
It does. Yeah,
Like a,
because
like
they
a
don't.
newborn baby.
Yeah, they're very needy. Very needy. Lord have mercy.
Exactly.
I got a white husky, and Lord have mercy, when she wants something or needs something, we know it because she even fusses with us. So
Exactly. She said she's one of the, and I see it. I see a fish. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't think that the fish is easy work either, because let me tell you, my fish was spoiled, and all that changing the water every 6 weeks or 4 weeks, and making sure it has the right, minerals, and make sure he got the right food, and he's being socialized correctly. Fish are a lot more work than you think. Believe that, because I got tired of changing that water and going to get all the filters and making sure it had enough heat in there, and just all kinds of stuff. So know your level of commitment. And then it's devastating when that fish died, because they die quite frequently.
yours started with a G, right? What was his name?
I had the first one I had was Bertram.
Bertram.
And
Okay,
then
that
the
was.
second one, when Bertram hit his demise, I went and got his cousin Hamilton. And then he had the snail in there that used to clean the tank. His name was Patrick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Bertram. For some reason, I was thinking G, but you're Bertram. Yep.
Yeah. And then if you look at Chalve, if you look at my YouTube page, you'll see videos. Like, I have a lot of videos of Bertram on there, and Hamilton and Patrick, and you can see how spoiled they were.
I remember them.
Exactly. Listen, all the elements said filters are a mission all along. Exactly. Listen, ain't nothing like changing the water. Oh, you done cleared everything out. You ready to put the new filter in, and you don't have any more filters in the box. So now you got to go to the store and buy a filter or order a filter. And so, do you let it run with no filter in there, or do you get up out the bed or out the house and go to the store and get that filter? It's a lot of work. All living things are work. Even this plant right here is giving me the blues. I'm trying to keep it together, okay? Every living thing has its own set of things that it needs, and are you willing to be committed to it like that? That's all I'm just saying.
Oh, but that slime that comes with fish on the side, that's like invisible slime. You don't
That's
can't even see it, and then it's like
Patrick, the snail, because Patrick, he went around and cleaned the tank,
right.
cleaned all
Yeah.
the algae and stuff off the tank. That's
Yep.
what Patrick's job was.
Yep.
And then Patrick will go inside the little castle sometime, and I'll be like, "Well, is Patrick alive or is he dead?" Like, I don't want to move the house, and then there's a dead, but then eventually he'd come back out. Yeah.
Yep.
Then making sure there was enough algae in there. Like, once he cleaned the whole tank out, it wasn't making enough for him to be sustained, so I had to go and buy algae chips for Patrick.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, the drama of the children of all different breeds, dogs,
Mm-hmm.
cats, just everything.
That's so funny. That's funny.
See? Listen, all the elements. We used to have a pond and the filter and the water changing and the sludge. Listen, it's a lot. Hey, Divinely Guided, how are you doing?
Hey, Divinely Guided. Nice to see you in.
And I get it. Or maybe you could ask somebody who has a pet to let you like keep their pet for a week and see if you like it. Like adopt a pet for a couple of weeks or a week or so and be like, "Oh, okay, I can do this. Oh, no, I can't do this." Listen,
Or foster.
Foster. Oh, yeah, foster. Every
Yeah,
time I
because that's temporary as well.
get somebody else's kid and be like, "Nope, this is enough right here. Here you go."
Yep. Once you foster a pet, that'll give you the true indication whether it's something you want, because fostering, again, the good part is it's eventually going to go and be adopted. So it's going to have a good home. So you're not hurting it in any way. You're helping it. But you're definitely, fostering is good because it'll give you a week or two, or sometimes even 3 or 4. But then by the time you're like, oh, now I remember why I don't want to do this. You get over the honeymoon phase. That honeymoon phase is wonderful.
Exactly. Listen, Brandon wanted a dog his whole childhood, and I said no, because you know what? After 30 days, Brandon has no recollection of asking for anything that he asked for. It's just gone and in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a pet. No, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. So who's next, Miss Angie?
All right. There was somebody else. I don't know what happened to Amber. Um, and then there was somebody else aside from Chavez. Wait, let me see. Vladimir, are you still here? Oh, triple DJ 999 NYC. He said, "Can I have a reading? Happy birthday, Dom." But did he say general or not? He didn't say. Oh, general. He wanted DJ Triple J. Yeah, all that. Are you still here, DJ?
Oh, there it is. I see it. DJ, are you still here?
And I hope you are, because I see you on the road. Like, do you do a job where you travel a lot, or are you a truck driver? I feel like you're moving, you're on the road a lot. DJ 999. Are you traveling a lot, or are you, because they showed me you traveling, but it seems like in a truck. So either you're moving or you like do something that has to do with delivery or something like that. Hey, Vanessa.
I'd appreciate it.
All right, DJ 999 isn't here, so we might have to skip him and move to somebody else.
Yeah, I think he bugged out.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Oh, wait.
I would say DJ 999, if you go back and you hear this, make sure you're staying on top of something health-wise, because I'm picking up, I'm not a health medium, I don't do all that stuff, but I'm just feeling there's something going on health-wise that has a little bit of concern that you've been ignoring. Don't ignore it. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Oh, that could be the rushing. Maybe you were being rushed in the ambulance. They just showed me the wheels of the truck moving forward, so I didn't know if you were a truck driver or what, but you're not here, so I guess we can't do anything. So, Vladimir, what was your question?
Let's see, did he ask for a general or specific? I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's been a while.
Rain says she's still traumatized from having fish as a pet as a child. I was not. Exactly. You're not prepared, Rain. Listen. And Harley said these pet stories are funny. I'm telling you, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not. Listen, I gave my niece a fish for Christmas. I mean, for Christmas, right? And my sister was like, I don't know why you gave her this thing. It died. So then we went and got another one, 2.0, but we thought she didn't know. She was like, this don't look the same. It is the same. You believe that it is the same. We ain't got time for this. It's the same. It died like almost like, I don't even think it lasted a week. It was gone.
Geez.
It was gone. So I went and found one that I thought that looked just like it. And she said it did not look just like it. And so she knew. Listen, I didn't like fishing him out of the tank like when he died. And you know how they say fish float to the top? Mine never floated to the top. They always laid at the bottom.
Oh, is that right?
And I would have to dig it out. I was like, I can't live like this. Like, it was traumatizing getting Bertram out, because Bertram was like my child. You know, that was Brandon's little brother, and Brandon did not care about his brother. Oh, she said she was definitely looking at it through rose-colored glasses. I mean, just imagine, like, you got to go to the store. Is little Shoo Shoo gonna be okay? Do you got to put him in a cage? Can you leave him running around? Is he gonna tear up your shoes? And the first thing that's gonna make me get rid of you is when you start biting on my shoes and my clothes and my furniture. You gotta go. So is little Shoo Shoo gonna be okay while you run to the store? Or look, oh, I want to go take a weekend trip. Who will keep little Shoo Shoo? Because you gotta feed him. That's all I'm saying.
That's why I can't do cats, because they'll scratch up the furniture and they'd be flying. They'd be gone. They would have found a coyote outside who took care of it.
I know people love them, but they're just kind of creepy to me, and I just can't deal with it. I prefer a dog who go announce themselves.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like I just turn around and a cat be right there, and I'll be like, what the hell? A dog is going to announce themselves when they come in.
Yes.
I have thought about a little dog, but I think Brandon will be like, what? You never wanted a dog when I was little. Now you got this little foo-foo dog. But no, again, I travel too much, and I can't be trying to be like, well, can you keep Cinnamon this week? No.
Well, Angie, we had the Arizona Humane Society Gala again. Remember, you've been remember, and And we at our table, we had some people. They had this woman. She was talking about, oh, I think I want a dog and I want a cat. I'm like, don't do the dog. Don't do it. You travel too much, or you just divorced about a year ago. You're living life wonderfully. You're doing things. A dog will tie you down. So she bought one raffle ticket for a dog, one raffle ticket for a cat. You know how they do the raffle tickets, right? She won the cat. I'm glad she won the cat instead of the dog, but she won the cat. And so she took, of course, she stayed the night with us that evening, and then the next day she took the cat home. And so the good thing is the cats can be maintained; they're self-maintained, right? But I'm like, Angie, if you ever go to the SPCA with us again, make sure you don't buy a ticket unless you really want to win a dog, because at our table,
now, I told you this plant is giving me the blues. I have to come over here and talk to it. Do you need some water? Do you need some light? You want me to rub your leaves? Like, what is the problem? Just to grow. I can't listen. Everything that lives gives me anxiety trying to keep it alive because just. Whew.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, our table is blessed or cursed, however you see it. Were you with us the year that Ed won the dog?
Yes, yes, I was there because I remember Michael was sitting at the table with us, and I can't remember who else, but we all went like, ooh.
Yes, that was a very, very tense moment. Yes.
And I think all of us were like, because everybody knew, and we were like,
yep. Except Marianne.
Paco, right? Paco.
Yeah, Paco. Yep. Yeah. And of course, Marianne had to. Well, I'm like, I gave Marianne that look, like my eyes cut. I'm like, I was ready to tell them your thing, Angie. Look at my face. Don't do it, Marianne. Don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it. Because I was not in that mood.
Because as soon as they called his name, I went.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh, Miss Bonnie said she's still paying vet bills, and her animal got sick just out of the blue. Like she don't even know. She thinks it may have been from like when they came and power washed the house and they got into some of the chemicals, but she really just don't really know what it was, and that's hard too when you just don't know. And them vet bills, they add up because you can't add them to your regular human insurance.
No, and with Paco now has a skin condition. So Paco's meds are over $100 a month. They're these. This is it's like it's about $195 is what it is. And it's like a chemo. It's like a little chemo drug he has to take every day, and then he has something else he has to take.
Is it a pill or a drop? Like, how do you get him to take it?
It's a pill like this. It's major, so you have to put like in cheese or something to make him eat it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear all this, Shelby? Listen, no.
Yeah, you don't want
$195 a month for a skin disease on a dog. That's a lot.
Yep. And he has to have special food. And that special food is that Roaccutane sensitive skin thing. Because guess what? We spent $4,500 on a surgery for his urethra because he was having problems peeing. So $4,500 for that surgery, $195 a month for this. And when he first got diagnosed, the all the procedures to do it was like $895 to just diagnose him to have this skin condition. And then this special dog food is almost $80 for a 25-pound bag. And it's like, I'm telling you, no, you think it's sweet and love and roses. I'm telling you, it's freaking expensive. So again, run, don't walk, run away from this idea.
Would you say $4,500 surgery?
Yes, for the urethra, because he had little stones that
sound like Brandon braces. That braces and all his dental work. That's Lord.
Yes. And it's for a dog.
Exactly. See? Exactly. Look, Shelby, like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna get a pet rock. There you go. Pet rock. Yeah, you just don't throw it off the don't knock it off the table, but pet rock, you'll be good. I think Vladimir left too because I don't see him in there.
Oh, he said, "I'm here. A general reading, fine, please."
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good. All right, bye. All right, Vladimir, let me see. Are you Vladimir? I don't know if there's a relationship issue, but this seems to be like a really nitpicky thing. They're showing me a piece of toast, and it has to be toasted a certain way. Like it has to be not too light, but not too dark. Like it has to be toasted a certain way. So this seems like a nitpicky thing. Like maybe you're dealing with somebody who wants things very specific, and you're kind of getting frustrated with having to deal with all of their like there are a lot of drama, and you're a little bit tired of dealing with the drama of this person. Is this true? Like, are you dealing with somebody who is a lot of work? Like, in order to keep them happy or to keep them satisfied, you have to deal with a lot of work. You have to um like a lot of mood swings, a lot of, oh, well, this isn't cold enough, this isn't hot enough, this is too hot, this is too cold. Like it seems like a very nitpicky person, because the way the reason them showing me that this piece of toast has to be browned a specific way seems something very nitpicky, or something very specific that somebody is requesting that you're having to deal with. And I can hear you like exhaling, like, and rolling your eyes, like you're really over dealing with the drama of the whole situation. Is that true? Oh, oh my goodness. Who? Oh, Bobo. I remember Bobo. She said it was diabetic and had seizures, meds. And, oh my goodness. Yeah. No. Y'all ain't got to convince me. I ain't getting no more pets, because listen. Yeah, Bertram was enough. Hey, Crystal. We were talking about you earlier, but you weren't here. I was talking about you going on a date bowling. Oh, dealing with your ex and co-parenting. Okay. Because that's how they're showing it to me, that somebody is very nitpicky and you're tired of dealing with that. And you're just like, oh my gosh, like, can we please just move on? Um, and I see that the roads are like, they're showing me like the waves are really, really rough. Like you're dealing with a lot and you're just wanting things to smooth out. And I see it will transition there, but I think that you're going to have to kind of like put your foot down and just be a little bit more, not necessarily aggressive, but a little bit more like step up in your decision making, and not be so, and not, again, you know how people, give you an ultimatum and be like, well, you like, when my brother was dealing with his daughter's mom, his first child's mom, she would say things like, well, you're not gonna get him this weekend, you're not gonna get your daughter this weekend, or I'm not gonna let you see him. And my brother was very firm in his things. He says, I'm coming to get her. You either have her bag packed or you have the police on site. Not one single time did she refuse to give that girl up. She let her go, but he had to stand his ground and be firm in the situation. And so in this situation, they're telling me that you may just have to be a little bit more firm. Like if she gives you an ultimatum, like, oh, you can't do this, let her deal with the consequences of her ultimatum, or be prepared to step up and be a little bit more firm with her. But I do see the road getting a little bit easier. You're just going to have to be a little bit more firm, is how they're showing it to me. Right. Not it doesn't have to be romantic. It just they showed it to me as a lot of drama and you being exasperated with it. That's why I was wondering if it was a relationship. So this is a past relationship, and I can see your frustration in the situation with her being very nitpicky or very specific about things, or just causing a lot of drama in this situation. And they're just saying you may have to be a little bit more firm in your in the way that you deal with this person, and let them know, okay, well, if this is what your ultimatum is, then you deal with the consequences of that. Or stepping up and being like, okay, well, we're just gonna have to battle it out in court. Like, where's your line that you don't want to cross, or where's your like where are you gonna stand on this situation? Oh, she took it up a notch. See, yeah. Oh. So and I really hate when parents do that, when they bring the children into the drama. Like, no matter what the situation is between the parents, the children shouldn't have to be a part of it, and shouldn't have to choose sides. And so you can just, I mean, I don't say you have to plead your case to your daughter, but you can just tell her, listen, this is between me and your mom, and I would just rather you not be in it. And you can just go that route if you want to. Like, this is an adult situation, and I'm not going to bring you into it. Let us deal with it. So
it's terrible when you hear about them bringing kids into it. It's like, but it happens so often, unfortunately. That's the sad part.
So yeah. But that's what I got for you. I immediately got the drama and you being exasperated with it. But they do show me it getting better down the road. But I think you're just gonna have to be a little bit more firm. And then with your daughter, I would just again say, this isn't your fight. This is between me and your mom, or me and between the adults. And I'm just not gonna bring you into it. Nor am I going to give you any updates about the situation and move on. Oh, that's exactly what you told. Exactly, that's exactly how I heard it too. Just being very firm in your situation. Again, it's hard because you got a parent with this person seemingly until 18, but ultimately the whole life, the life of your, of dealing with your child. So I don't know, but I do see it getting better. So that's what I got for Vladimir.
Let's see what I get for Vladimir. What's up with the money? Is there an issue with money as well? Are some expenses that is at issue here? Because I'm picking up the Page of Pentacles, and it's like again asking for money for the child, or for the raising the two children, right? To raising two children. Yeah, there's two pages, so it's the two kids. You have two kids, right, Vladimir? Because I'm picking up two kids.
Well, yeah, because he said she brought the older daughter into it also, so maybe there's a younger child, older child. I got a girl and a boy, but he did so I think there's at least two children.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she's always asking for more, and it seems like she's one of them people. Like if the court said that you got to pay the medical expenses 49 to 51%, she's getting the bill and she's splitting it right down the middle. This is your 51% that you got to pay, and this is my 49%. Like she seems like she's she's petty to the 10th power.
Yeah.
Oh, it's two.
Yeah, and the interesting thing here too, Vladimir, is what I'm seeing here is also you keep expecting her to change. She's not going to change. You got to come to the realization she's not going to change, and so you're going to have to unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with this. And
was that the 5 of Swords? Because I put it back. I put it back.
Yep. And so you have to come to the realization. Guess what? She's not going to change. You're going to have to let that fact go and think of a new way of dealing with her. You're going to have to really think hard about how you can come at her and deal with her in a different way. And you have to set the paradigm. You've got to shift the paradigm, and then you set the new paradigm, the new relationship, because the reality is you can't play her games. So you're going to have to either change the rules, change the game, shift it so where you wind up giving yourself.
If she wants you to pay for everything, ask her, are you prepared to take your daughter and have her live with you? Like, is that something that you're willing to do? Sometimes if you say, hey, well, you know what, maybe I'll just ask for custody myself, maybe that'll back down, because sometimes people use their ex as a cash cow. Like, oh, okay, well, I got this child, you got to pay for everything. And it's not always fair, but if it came down to that, would you be willing to take your daughter full time?
And is the mother, and is she's remarried, or is she getting married? She's in a is there?
I feel like he's in a new relationship and she's not happy about it.
Okay, because I'm getting this here, which is again that kind of it's a 9 of rods, a 9 of wands. But in this case, because I'm getting with this card here, it's like, is she not happy in her own relationship, and therefore it kind of makes things even more bitter with you? And so it's like she's just not a happy woman. She's just not a happy person. And
is she mad that you moved on? Like, did you have somebody new? Because I do get tension, but I don't feel like she's not happy in her relationship. I feel like she's mad that he moved on. But you could be right too, Don.
Yeah.
Oh, she has someone that she is dating. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you dating someone? Because that could be a part of her irritation too. Oh, no relationship for you. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
That's it.
Bingo witch.
I think it's that she's not happy in her relationship because he's not dating anybody.
Yeah.
She's unhappy in hers. So she's gonna make you unhappy too. Like, does she want to get back with you? Is that something that she's ever? Because I don't know. she feels very indecisive, but she also feels like she reacts emotionally. You know, like
Yeah.
she doesn't seem to like she doesn't like her initial response is a very high emotional response before it's a logical response. And so maybe she'll lash out or maybe she'll initiate something, an action before thinking about the consequences of it, and then she's not happy with it.
Yeah. She's petty. She's petty too. She's very petty.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Very petty. Oh, she loves drama. She loves drama. Look at this. She loves to stir the pot. Hmm.
Well, I know that you don't want to go back to her, but is she ever voiced that she wants to come back to you? Because she just seems like did she initiate the breakup and then maybe she regretted it afterwards?
Mm.
She just seems like, yeah, very vindictive.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah. Little Peter.
And Lord and behold, you get a girlfriend. Woo!
Yeah. Very petty. Very little petty. Little person. Little petty. Unfortunately. Wow. Yeah. But she's it's interesting because as soon as I said that, she's a yapper too, right? I mean, I hate to say it that way, but she's like, I mean, she is that right, Vladimir? I mean, she just like, well, she'll talk you to death. She'll just bury you with
Nerves down to the ground.
Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah. Man, how long did you spend with her? I mean, you have two kids, about what, 2 years apart from each other or something? How long? How long were you bound to her? No, I think she knows the answer, but that's probably why she's irritated too, because she knows she.
And I'm wondering if she initiated thinking that he would, beg her to stay, and then he was like, "All right, then." And then again, decisions have consequences.
Exactly. Back to those ultimatums.
Ultimatums, and then had to follow through, and then they were miserable, and they wanted to make the other party miserable because the other part, like sometimes people give you a silent test that you didn't know that you were taking. I'm going to test you and see how much you love me. I'm going to threaten to walk away and see if you're going to fight for me. Well, they don't know that you've been getting on my nerves anyway, so go ahead and walk away. Now I done failed the test, and you mad at me because I didn't ask you to stay.
Exactly.
I'm giving you what you wanted. Don't give me a test I didn't know I was taking.
Oh, so you guys were there 14 years.
Oh.
That's a long time.
Yes, she will talk your ears off.
Yeah, no, I heard her just kind of.
Oh, it was a power move. See? Exactly. Lots of people do that. They think like, oh, okay, well, I'll just tell you I'm leaving, and then boop.
Bye.
Listen, you done got on my nerves and you ain't even know it. Oh, you leaving? Bye. You need some help? Let me get you some boxes. You come in the next day with boxes and tape, and they like, well, wait a minute. I didn't think you was good. Listen, you said you want to go. I want you to go. I want you to be happy. And if happy is on the other side of that door, we both are in the same place.
To the left, to the left. Everything on the box to the left. I will help you out. All right.
Oh my goodness. Exactly. All right. Well, again, Vladimir, I do see it getting better down the line, but again, I think you're just going to have to stand firm in your convictions and stand your ground and just keep pushing back against her. It's a sad situation to be in, but I do see it getting better for you eventually down the line.
Yeah,
exactly. You took her up on her offer. I'm telling you.
But you have to shift the game. I think that again, she's so comfortable in this game that she she manipulates it. So you're gonna have to figure out another way to come at this. So where you throw her off of the game, and because
I bet you that throw her off the game because women never assume that the men want custody. Just be like, oh, well, give me custody of my daughter if you don't want to keep her, or if you can't afford to take care of her and the expenses are that heavy, let her stay with me and see if like sometimes that'll shift them enough, or that'll open their eyes enough to be like, wait, now you take care of me all together. So.
Yeah, that wake up call.
A lot of situations like that today.
Yeah.
Let me see what the Lord trying to tell me. Are you trying to tell me something about the decisions that I?
Lord have mercy.
All right. So who's next? Dang. Look, look at Chauvet. You don't put it to symbols. Everything you have in a box.
Mm.
I'm telling you. Wait a minute. Miss Bonnie said that's how my husband got divorced, was playing games. She made it seem like he didn't divorce her. You divorced you. He was playing games. She said that's how my husband got divorced, like it was her child or it was her cousin. This was your husband. You divorced him. I get it. I get it.
Mm.
All right. Well, who's next? Oh, Rain. Rain was in here. Rain asked for something. And somebody else, y'all. I can't remember. Y'all gotta come back with your comment and ask me again. Oh, Maximilian wanted a career reading.
Okay. I'll say yeah. See Rainbow 111.
Mm-hmm.
Want to do that one first or Maximilian?
We could do Rain.
Okay.
You're welcome. Hey, Jennifer. What do I need to know? Okay, Rain.
You ever remember Rain that used to come to class? I don't think this is the same Rain, but
Kind of yes, I do. The one really, she was a little short, skinny girl with
no,
blonde hair.
this one was tall, dark hair.
Oh, that Rain. They used to something about drawings or something like
Yeah,
that.
she was an artist. Yeah.
She moved out of town. Didn't she move to
Yep.
Texas or
She
someplace?
moved. Mm-hmm.
I remember her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that Rain. There was another. Maybe her name wasn't Rain. Maybe it was Tina or Christina or Chris. I don't know. All right. All right, Rain. Dang, I totally forgot about this Rain. Let me go back to what I was thinking. Dang,
Sorry
Rain.
that.
Oh, it says soon you'll be moving on. Are you considering moving out of where you live now or moving to another city? Because I heard soon you'll be moving on. And I don't know if this is a choice or something that you've been thinking about or something that you're going to be forced to do. But they said soon you'll be moving on, and I just see you traveling down the road. But it feels more like a move, like you're taking a journey from one place to another place. So are you thinking about are you thinking about are you thinking about moving out of town or moving to a different house? Because I get it that you're oh, you did, you used to go to class with it. Well, I knew there was another Rain too. Oh, your name is not Rain. Oh, okay. Well, what is your name? Oh, okay. Um, wow, okay. But are you thinking about moving? Because that's the energy I got for you. Immediately I saw you traveling and I heard the journey is about what did I say? The journey begins or the journey you're about to be moving on. So I see you moving. Are you preparing to move? Are you considering moving? Because if so, then I get a yes on you traveling to move. And I feel like a different city away card. So you're walking away from something, either your city or your house or a relationship. But do get you moving on. Oh, you just moved into your new place. Okay, so that's what you'll be moving on from. Okay, so you just walked away from him. Oh, and okay, got it. That's the walking away thing I got. And you're in your Empress energy. You're feeling real powerful, real sexy, real. You like feeling yourself, and you like, oh, I can do better than this. So these two cards make sense with what you just said. Because I was like, okay, what's the Empress energy? So I get it. I feel like you feeling yourself, and you like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do better than this. And so you moved on and you left. And they're saying that the like the journey to get over this person is going to come soon. Like you don't have to worry about it. um there's something going to happen by Christmas because they're showing me snow, so maybe you'll meet somebody new by Christmas. I don't feel like this will be a long term, but it'll definitely be something that'll kind of something new and something here for a good time, not a long time. That's how I got it. Yeah, and I got the 10 of Cups for you. So I do feel like you'll meet somebody around. Dang, this card fell out as soon as I said Christmas too. So around December, I feel like you'll meet somebody new and you'll just have like a little, a little something, something. I don't know that it'll be something serious, but I do feel like you'll meet somebody new because I feel like I don't know if you've been with this person for a long time. Were you with this person 5 years? Because I see the number 5, so it's either 5 months or 5 years. So were you with this person for 5 years? And I feel like you're looking for something new, like you want to move on, like you're tired of. And I feel like this person wasn't really treating you the way that you wanted to be treated. Oh, okay, yeah. So I feel like this new person is just gonna basically um clean the pipes, give you something new and exciting to deal with, something to get your mind off of a. Because what they say, how do you get over your old man, get up under a new man? So 15 years. Oh my gosh, they were showing me the 5, so it was 15. So they're making it seem like you were not completely happy in that situation, but you stuck it out for love or because you're just a caring person, and now you're ready for something new. And this person will be something new, a change, something exciting for you, but I don't feel like this person will be your forever. But you are well on your way to the 10 of Cups. But I feel like you're happier. You're happy in your new space, but you're also regretting your decision or thinking back like, was this the right move? Should I do this? Should I not do that? Like, where should I go with this situation? Or should I go back? Or, should I, reconsider? But they're saying you made a good choice. Go ahead and move forward. Go ahead and move on. Something new is coming for you. And I feel like by December, you'll be getting that because they're showing me Christmas time, or they're showing me snow. So for me, that's December. And then I get the Page of Wands, which is that passion, that creativity, that youthful energy. So it may be somebody younger than you, or it may be somebody just the energy of it is new and youthful and passionate and creative. And that's what you like about the situation. Then I also got the Star. Oh my God. The Star card, which is putting your hopes and dreams out there, like, just kind of wishing, putting your desires out there. What is it that you want in a man? Like, if you've been in a relationship for 15 years, you know exactly what you don't want. So what is it that you do want? What is it that you're looking in this new person or in a new relationship? And not even if you're looking for somebody, what is it that you would like for your ultimate partner? Like, would you want somebody who's funny, somebody who's athletic, somebody who likes to go out, somebody who likes to stay in, somebody who likes to travel, somebody who wants kids, somebody who's done with kids? Like, what is it that you're looking for? So this is kind of that. Put your desires out there and let it be known. Even if you just write down a little list or a little, this is what I'm thinking about. And then I also got the Two of Wands, and that's planning. You planning and trying to move on from this person. But again, it's coming because you got the Page of Wands and the Two of Wands, and again, that's creativity and passion. And I just feel like you'll get what you want moving forward. Oh.
And you're reading for Rain, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And I got that she was moving on, and she said she just left a 15-year relationship and moved into her own apartment or her own place.
Rain, I am. Okay. So Rain, are you? I'm picking up a concern, and the concern is about abuse. And so if you were not coming from an abusive relationship, I'm being given a warning to be careful that you don't enter into a next relationship that could be abusive, because I'm picking up abusive energy really strongly. Yeah, again, if and you don't have to say it here. That's not our business. If you don't, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. But again, if you were coming out of a relationship that was abusive, believe me, this is a good thing. But if this wasn't an abusive situation, be careful, because the next situation, if you're not careful, you're going to stumble into an abusive relationship or somebody who can be abused, and you don't want that. You got to be careful. There's a lot of abusive energy around you. Good night, Miss Bonnie. Good to see you in. Thanks for popping in. Wow. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it clear. Do you have children, Rain? Do you have children? And are they older children? Are you somebody who has kids who are also adults? And I'm trying to ask Spirit if they can tell me if that could be their connection to them instead, that maybe they are, but they're like, no, this is your energy. So Rain, just walk softly no matter which way it is, and again, if you were in a situation that was not good and it was a bit abusive, you made the right decision. And if it isn't that one, be careful in the next steps that you take, because again, that's the warning I'm given. It's a lot of energy about that. So let me see what else I get.
She has 2 kids and they are under 12.
Okay. And they keep showing me an egg. They keep showing me an egg or eggs. And generally speaking, it can go a few different ways with eggs or an egg. But
I heard bun in the oven, so Lord help me.
Yeah. An egg would have the same general concept too. Lord. You are you do you know if you're in the
Well, we
family?
know it ain't the littles because they under 12. So are
Yeah.
you pregnant?
Yeah. I get some complications here. This is just like, it's a very complicated situation you're facing right now. So wow. Let me pull some cards on this too, because
Oh, she said she'll take the call.
okay, good. That's good to hear.
Well, the new person that I saw in December just seemed like they were coming to clean your pipes.
Well, it's interesting here. Look at this, of course, the end of the relationship there, and the tower. Did was there something else that helped bring the relationship to an end?
She said, I need my eggs cracked. But she's not expecting. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it could be that. Look, Don said it could go multiple ways.
Exactly.
Don't be sorry. Listen, we real.
Yeah, I got the Queen of Rods here, which is interesting. But that's the Queen of Rods is also that very fertile energy too. So I'm telling you, need to make sure you wrap it before you pack it, because this is like fertile myrtle situation, and it may take things out of your hands because of control here. So if you start dating around or whatever, just make sure that the precautions are being taken. I'm telling you, it's an interesting situation here. Interesting situation. But I'm picking up, really, just be careful with whom you date, because I just feel there's somebody that's going to come some fishing around, and they're not going to have your best interest at heart. So please be careful. That's all.
Kind of in her Empress energy. You know how somebody, like, if you've been in a relationship for a long time where somebody hasn't appreciated you, and a new person come around tell you that you're pretty and you this and that, you may just kind of lose your sensibilities. So they're just telling you to be a little bit more logical.
Mm-hmm.
Not granny panties.
Oh Lord Harley, Lord have mercy.
Keep them. Well, I mean, she might want something new after 15 years, so you might see what they're talking about. Oh, she said, "Oh, little," is she not trying to do that right? Exactly. You know, listen, I don't pity you because a little is way too much. Just way too much.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yes, your energy's kind of heavy tonight. Your Rain. Your energy really is a bit heavy. Oh, so it's just go with God and
I feel
blessing.
like it's confirming that that moving on was a good choice.
Yes,
Don't feel bad about it. That was a good choice. You do need something to distract you. So whether it's work or the kids or something else, you need something to distract you from feeling like maybe you didn't make the best decision in leaving. You seem to have made the right decision. Now it's just moving forward, and sometimes that gets lonely. And so I feel like you'll find somebody will come along that'll help get your mind off of your ex.
Yep.
Jace Romero Green, Everton. Oh, that's a lot. Putting my 2 weeks in my current job right. I know it's not the right place for me. Immediately when I read your comment, Romero, I heard yes, that go ahead and do it. And I also saw the Ten of Swords. Like maybe you feel like they're not treating you fairly, or like maybe they're plotting behind your back, or they've been accusing you of doing stuff. Like I just feel like it's not a happy environment for you there, and you don't feel like you're being valued. If I put my 2 weeks notice in, do I have another opportunity that's going to pick up that slack and help me to pay my bills? So I get emotionally, you may not be happy there, but are you ready to step into something else, or do you have irons on the fire that can turn into something else positive? So I do feel like you're going to leave that job, but you may also want to make sure that you have something that is on the way to replace that income. Oh, you're welcome, Rain. And Rain said she did. She was in our class with Tina, but her name isn't Rain.
Okay.
So I don't know what her real name is. I didn't get it, but she said she did used to be in a class with us with Tina. Now I don't know which Rain it is, because there was another Rain, but I think I got her name wrong. It was really Christine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible. What happened to Jay Romero? Is that true? Like what I said about your job? Like you don't feel appreciated and that's why you want to go, but make sure you have another opportunity on the way, that you're not just emotionally deciding I've had enough and then you don't have another way to pay your bills. So I'm hoping that you do that. Sunflower, do you usually have a picture up for your YouTube, or are they just not showing me your picture? Because I feel like your picture is a cute little picture of you usually.
She has a picture up.
Oh, it's not showing it to me. On my side, it just shows the YouTube symbol and the Facebook symbol. It's not showing any of their pictures.
Let me see if I take a picture and then I'll put up for you.
Oh, you don't have to. I just remember I thought that she had a picture when she used to come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I got the Ten of Swords and I feel like backstabbing and just things being said behind your back and you not being happy there.
That's not very good, though, I guess.
I think that's her. That might be her.
Maybe if I do this, will it show it there? There you go. Can you see it there?
I feel like she had a different picture, but that kind of looked like her. Like, did you have short hair one time, Sunflower? Like, I feel like in one of your other pictures it was short hair. That's weird, because in the chat over here it ain't showing it to me, but when you put her picture up there, it shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Also. Oh, yes, that's you. Okay. Romero, I do get that you're unhappy there, but my concern is, do you have something if you leave there? And I do see you leaving, but I want you to make a logical decision. Like, if they fire you again, do you have income that, like, this isn't a good season to be getting fired in, like, with the economy the way it is. So if you have something, and I understand you not liking your job, I've worked at plenty of jobs for a long time that I did not like. Do you have an income that is going to take the place of this income? Okay, all right, that sounds right, Sunflower. And you said you don't understand why your boss won't fire you. They know you don't like your job. I mean, but do you do your job? I feel like you do your job well. And I mean, you not liking your job is one thing, but you not doing your job well is another thing. And if you're a person who does your job well, and I just got to deal with your attitude, because I know some people at my other job are like that. They do their job well, they just have a bad attitude at work. And so they deal with them and their attitude because they do a good job. And not to say you have a bad attitude, but again, I do see you leaving your job. Just be mindful of what you're going to do to replace it. So that's what I got for Romero.
Super. I have nothing to add at that point for him.
Okay. And then it was somebody else before Sunflower, I thought, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's either Sunflower or Melanie. Melanie said, "Is my dreams more than just dreaming?" Yes, definitely. I just had a dream the other day that I'm hoping is my future. Because the way that I saw it, I was like, oh, I like this. So a lot of times your dreams could be things that, and this is for me, I don't know if this is for you or if you're asking me to interpret a dream. It could be that it's showing you things that are to come, or it's showing you things, situations that you're dealing with and how to resolve those situations. Like, I don't see a specific dream for you. Are you dreaming about dragons? Because they keep showing me dragons. Is that something that you're dreaming about dragons? And is that why you're asking, are your dreams real? Because I kind of see you maybe on the back of a dragon or riding on a dragon and it taking you where to go. Like it's being your strength or it's being your power because you're not standing in your power or you're not being assertive enough for yourself. So you have this dragon, and while you're riding on this dragon, you feel a little bit more powerful than you would in your own strength. Oh, okay. Then why, if you're dreaming about things that are coming true, why did you ask us if your dreams are more than dreams? You have concrete evidence that it is. If you dreamed about something that came true, then that's concrete evidence that your dreams are prophetic and are windows into your future. So, were you just testing me to see if I knew the answer? But also I get that maybe you're not standing up for yourself, Melanie, or like maybe you need, like, you don't understand. You don't understand your dreams. I'm dreaming about things that come true. So what are you not understanding? When you dream in them, you're not understanding why they're showing it to you, or what is it that you don't understand? Oh, you're her. Okay. Your energy is very masculine, Romero. Not to say that you look masculine, but you're standing in your masculine energy, like you're very assertive. You speak up for yourself, so your energy feels very masculine to me, which isn't a bad thing because I always stand in my masculine energy too. But Melanie, I don't you said you don't understand. You don't understand what your dreams are trying to show you, or you don't understand what I'm saying about your dreams. Because if you're dreaming, so if you dream that you were going to get a new car and then you got a new car, yes, your dreams are more than what they are. You're in other places. That's fine too. It could be showing you future events. I've had dreams where, so I was working at a law office and then I had a dream or a vision of me working at another office. I was in a different place and I was like, well, that's weird. I already work here. Why would I be working there? And about a year later, we had to shut the firm down due to 9/11 and and my attorney being in the army. So he shut the firm down. And then I ended up getting a temporary job and I was working at the place that I had a vision about. So it was of something that is yet to come. So because you're in a different place, it could be, I mean, it could be anything. Your dreams could be telling you a lot of things. It could be symbolic. It could be, something that is for the future to come. It could be to help you to come to a certain conclusion for something. So you need to ask your higher power. Sometimes when I wake up from a dream and I know that I've had a dream, I'll say, is there something from that dream that I need to know? Or is there something significant from that dream that I need to remember? And I'll allow my higher power to tell me, oh, yeah, you need to pay attention to this date, or you need to pay attention to, your car or whatever it is that they're showing me about. Oh, you've been doing a dream journal. So you know that your dreams are actually coming real. So this isn't a question of are they real or not? Are you trying to figure out why they're giving the dreams to you? Are you trying to figure out, do you have abilities? Because yes, it does seem like you have abilities. We have a Tuesday night class where you can come to class and you can try to, develop your abilities and see what other abilities you have or how you can strengthen them. It's a free class on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And it's online through Zoom, and it's a private link. We're not live, we're in class, and it's just us, and it's not recorded, and you could come. Your dreams are all over the place, but you could you could just ask your higher power to give you insight into your dreams, to give you discernment. Like if you're having these dreams and you don't understand and you're doing a dream journal, you could ask your higher power, is there something significant I need to learn from these dreams? Is there something that I need to do? Are you trying to help you with the answers? Don has a meditation for you that you can do in order to connect with your spirit guides, or to connect with crossed over loved ones, or to connect with your gatekeeper. So Don is probably going to pop up his little QR code over here for your spirit guides, and you can go do, because Don is so soothing and it's such a good meditation. Still let it play while you're sleeping, and you may have to do it a few times, and then he'll take you on a meditative a guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides. And then this is how you can connect with them, through this meditation that Don has. And you can also send a request to Advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot to come to class to practice your skills and help to develop them better, or to help you understand what it is that you're seeing and why you're seeing it and how to develop your stuff. And then Don also has Meet Your Crossed Over Loved Ones. And then there's another one about meeting your gatekeeper. She says, do you have a message for her or a card for her?
Yeah, let me see if I can. This is Melanie.
You have to send your email to this email address so that you can get the link, because it's a private link. I didn't get any issues for Melody because I feel like she's very well connected. She's just not listening to what she's receiving.
Melanie, who's the female redhead friend that you have? It's not you, because you're not redhead. At least I'm not showing me you. There's a female redheaded friend that you have. The hair is naturally curly, but I don't know if she wears it curly or whether she kind of straightens it. Does this resonate with you? Do you have that friend? And again, it's showing me and natural red hair, not. I mean, she may color it, but she's a natural redhead. Did you all kind of, I'm a redhead, but it could be Wendy. Okay. I'm picking up something about the relationship. Are you guys okay? The relationship is okay, because I'm getting a not so okay.
Oh, from Tina's class. Melanie from Tina's class? Oh, or is Wendy from Tina's class? Or both of you from Tina's class?
Oh, they're from Tina's class too?
She said from Tina's class, but I'm assuming she was trying to put Tina.
Okay. I'm just picking up there's some negative energy, there's some energy or some negative problems, and it's I think it's a misunderstanding. And again, it's with a female redhead. It's kind of the only thing I'm really picking up energy wise. And again, it's like there's been a misunderstanding, and you want to deal with it and move it on, because again, it's going to fester. Don't let it fester. Yeah, that's about the only thing I'm picking up is this kind of misunderstanding. Something was said, and I don't think it didn't come up. And I don't know. I think it was something. And I don't want to lay blame one way or the other, but it seems like something you had said, but it kind of came off in a different way. So if you sense that there's something that needs to be said or a conversation or something, make sure that you address. If you feel like there's some energy there that when you're having a conversation, make sure that you just kind of make sure that you figure out how to address it or whatever, and then move forward with it so it doesn't linger. I don't want that sitting out there. That's about the only thing I'm picking up is this is kind of like a kind of a negative energy, and it was a misunderstanding, and I'm not even sure that you're aware of the misunderstanding or not. That's about it I'm picking up. And you have Melanie, do you have a daughter? And is it, again, I'm picking up, this is a different situation, but I'm picking up a daughter. A daughter. What's up with the daughter? The daughter's out of school already, right? So are you older? I don't know who. I can't. Don't take an insult, Melanie, but I don't reckon. I mean, I don't know, and I'm terrible with names that way. But that's good because I don't want to read you and know you in that sense, and that's good. But so you have an older daughter, a daughter who's out of school already. Is that correct? Or is getting ready to get out? Maybe going into college, or has gone there. But there's something going on, something very weird about a daughter energy. But I feel like she's an older, or maybe she's older than she thinks she is, or maybe she's acting old. Maybe she wants to be older. God, what is she saying? What am I getting at? You're 61. Okay. So then this is granddaughter energy. This is a granddaughter energy. There's a granddaughter energy here that I'm picking up. Okay. So do you have a granddaughter? No, then she doesn't have a daughter?
She said yes, she's getting her master's. I guess her daughter's 36.
Okay. So the daughter has a
36 and 38, or is it?
Okay. All right. But this is younger though. So we're looking at younger energy. So this has got to be a granddaughter situation. What color is your daughter's hair? Is that the situation that your daughter and your granddaughter are having a conflict? Does your daughter have red hair too? Then so it's not your conflict with your friend. I wonder if it's your daughter's conflict with her daughter. Are they having a bit of a problem right now, the daughter and granddaughter?
She said yes, she's a redhead, 2 granddaughters.
Okay. There's something going on there. And maybe you have to get in and maybe mediate or somehow listen, be listening to, be the shoulder, because you may not even be aware of it. But there's something going on between daughter and granddaughter, so grandma, you may need to intervene a little bit. Not let them know you're intervening. Don't do it that way, but kind of just kind of be there for them to listen or something, because there's something going on. But you can be the glue that keeps this from getting crazy and out of hand. Because again, I'm thinking there's a misunderstanding between your daughter and your granddaughter. It's just a misunderstanding. Somebody said something and it took it the wrong way and it got ugly just because I don't think one of them knows it. Again, I think it's your daughter who doesn't even know that the granddaughter is pissed or something, or maybe the granddaughter did something and she didn't even know she made the mother mad. There's something there. One of the parties don't even know. And that's the sad part. So you can navigate this water for them. And if I were you, I would probably look out and see if you can do that, because sometimes there's only certain things a mother or grandmother can do. And that's what the energy I'm getting here. It may be your daughter is upset because the granddaughter did something again, and the daughter's pissy, but the granddaughter doesn't know it. She didn't think she didn't know she did anything. So do that for me. Investigate that one. I think that's where that situation lies. It's not you in a friendship. It's those two in the connection. Because go with that. I really do. I think that's where it is. That's the energy I'm picking up. Yeah, because they kept drawing me back to this daughter energy. So yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't get anything else. I just got the dream stuff. I didn't
Yeah.
get, and I tried to get more stuff while you were reading. I didn't get anything else.
Yeah.
Sunshine, are you still here? And did you just meet a guy? Because when I got into your energy, I saw a guy, with a very short, like faded haircut, brown skin. He has a really small, like head. Like, I know that's weird, but he feels like he has a small head. And
It made me think of Beetlejuice, Angie.
no, not that small. You know how you meet somebody have a big head? This person
Yeah.
just like, maybe it's just a normal size head. But I feel like you just met a guy, and he's not dark, but he's a brown skinned guy, like a darker color guy. So I feel like you just met a guy, or you've been dating a guy. Um, because I see you guys, your heads are forehead to forehead, so you feel like you're in a romantic embrace, or you're in some kind of romantic situation, like you're kind of smitten by this person. So I feel like you just met somebody. Um, and I got the Six of Wands, which is victory. So do you, like, I feel like you're in a happy place. Like you feel like, oh, okay, finally I met somebody nice, or I met somebody good. So if you haven't, then I feel like this person is coming. But I feel like, yes, Sunflower, I feel like somebody is like you just met a guy, or there's a guy coming into your life. And then I get the Page of Wands, so it's a youthful energy. Why keep getting this Page of Wands? What in the world? So that's usually a younger energy, but that's usually creativity and passion. And in this way it doesn't feel like work, because usually wands for me are work, but this feels more like a passionate thing. So did you just meet a guy or somebody, or are you dating somebody? And I feel like it's a good thing. Don't awe me, Crystal, because we don't do love readings in here. But I do get that. I feel like the last time I read you, I got love, or I got a little guy. So is it true that you met somebody, or is that to come? I feel like you've already met him, because they show me you two forehead to forehead, like you're in a embrace, or you're like in a tender moment, and it feels nice. And oh, you're wondering, is this a new person? And I don't know that this is a new person, because he feels kind of familiar. They didn't give me we're trying to, okay. So I feel like it's coming up. And does he have a little boy? Or because somebody has a little boy. I feel like there's a little son, a little boy in the mix somewhere. Somebody has a little boy. But I don't feel like it's your child together. And I don't know if that'll help you to identify if it's Miles. But you two are so cute together, and like I feel like you're kind of shy too. Like you're forehead to forehead, but you really don't know what to say. Y'all kind of shy, and y'all don't really know what to say. And I don't know why y'all shy. Because normally I feel like you both are kind of outgoing, but when you get together, you kind of feel kind of awkward. Not necessarily awkward, but y'all like each other, and y'all don't know what to say about each other. You're not sure if he has kids yet. Do you have a little boy? Because somebody has a little boy. And I don't feel like he's a slim build, but he's not, like, between medium and slim. Like, he's not a big guy, but he's not a really, really thin guy either. I don't know how to describe that. But I feel like he's tall too. Like, that seems to be something. And that may just be me needing him to be tall, needing him to be taller than me, or at least my height. But I do feel like love is coming for you. And I feel like that's a good thing. And I feel like you're a little bit smitten. Like, that's the word they keep giving me. Like, where you're just like, oh my gosh, like you're kind of giggly and excited about a new love, or a possibility of a budding romance. And then they keep asking me to ask you what happened at your job. Did you just get a promotion at your job, or are you leaving your job to go to a new job? Yes, he's in between. Okay, yes, that's exactly how they're showing it to me. So I feel like this is a good thing, and it's going to be a little bit of longevity, like, over 6 months. I don't feel like it's going to be a quick thing. I feel like it's going to go for a little while. Crystal, I know you have a little boy. Don't even get me started on me, my friend. You're a little boy. And yeah, Sunflower, what's going on with the job? Like, you have 3 teens? Okay. Okay, so I feel because they keep saying what happened at the job, so I feel like you're either about to leave this job and go on to something else. Like there feels like there was an incident or there was a catalyst that is making you make this decision. Like I need to go, and so I feel like if you start looking or you start putting your desires out there, you will find a job. Probably by the beginning of the year, January, February, March area, in there you will find a new job. But I feel like you actually have to get out there and get looking or let it be known that you're ready to move on. Um, but I feel like there was an incident or something that happened at work. Good night, Chavez. See
Good
you
night.
today. So I do feel like there's going to be good news in your job, and that may be what this Page of Wands is too, and not the love, but definitely the love situation, and definitely. And you said you have 3 teens. I feel like a little boy. This feels like a little boy, like maybe under 10, maybe even 6 or under. Like this feels like a little boy. It doesn't feel like a big boy. So that's what I got for you, Miss Erica.
This is sunflower again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So did you say she was changing jobs?
She says she wants to leave her job.
She's going to, right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because she said they're overworking her, so that represents the overworking, the overwhelming. Yeah.
Yep. And you're going to be happy with the move, the new job. You're going to be glad you did. So yeah, keep that thought. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, I like it, and this is actually going to. Are you going to take a new direction? Because the Empress here is saying not only just new, but again, this is something new, a new type of situation. So look for a job that may be different than what you're doing now.
Career? Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because the Empress is like it's very she's the Empress is this very fertile situation. So right now is a good time to find, and there's something out there, but it's going to be something fresh and new, something that you can turn into a career, and it's going to also going to make you happy. It's going to fill you up in like emotionally as well as just financially. So keep your eye open for that. It's interesting here because you may not even have to leave your job because your job may leave you, because there's the Tower card.
He was crying today at work is too much. And because the first thing they said to me, Don, was ask her what happened at work. So it must be a situation that's coming up at work. She said she was crying. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Well, I think that you may be, again, you may not even have control over the situation. It may wind up having control over you. But the good part, here's the Page, which is wonderful. I love that. So that Page of Cups is wonderful because the Page is saying, hey, the news that comes in is going to make you happy in the end. So that plus the celebration, and again, seeing the end of the job right there, I think this is actually leading to a good thing. You're headed in the right direction. Even it's one of those things. Some of God's greatest gifts is unanswered prayers. Maybe the unanswered prayer is that you gosh, I don't want to lose my job right now. Maybe it's good that you might lose the job because it may take you in a different direction. Yeah.
But also kind of explore or think about what you want to do. Like if that happens, what is it that you want to do? What would your new career be? Would you go back into what you're doing now, or is there something that you always wanted to do? Because what I'm doing now is nothing like what I thought I would be doing, and still I've had multiple different career situations that I've been in. So, but I do like what I'm doing now.
Yeah, think outside the box and go for something that's unique and new, because I think that's where it's where your interests lie. I don't think you want to do kind of what you're doing now again. I just think that's not where you want to be.
A lot of the ways I learned what I did like is by experiencing what I didn't like. Like, oh yeah, I don't want to manage people. Oh no, let me figure something else out. I'll manage a process. So I did like managing processes or aligning tasks so that they are have a workflow.
Mm-hmm. Well, super. Well, Miss Angie, we've been doing this for almost 2.5 hours.
Exactly.
Lord. So
you know what? It's funny that y'all are talking about having panic attacks and y'all jobs being overwhelming, because I was talking to somebody today at and they were talking about how they had been complaining to their director about how stressed they were. Like this, like they put so much pressure on them at the job that it's overwhelming the amount of work that they have to do, even for the amount of money that they're getting paid.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. That's not good at all.
A lot of people will turn down management because they be like, no. Like one of my coworkers, she's like,
Mhm.
no. They've asked her for years to be a manager. She said no because it doesn't suit her work life balance. At the time, she had a little girl that was
Mhm.
like high school and stuff.
Mhm.
But now her daughter's graduated. She's like, I still don't want to do it. She said, I'm too old to be dealing with that, and I just don't want to do it.
Mhm. My son, he was offered a chance, and he's like, "No, I'm good. I don't want the hassle. I'm good."
Yeah,
And then,
a lot of people say that. They'll say you're putting so much pressure on us that we don't want to do it, and
yeah,
a lot of management people are saying that, like, no, I'll stay where I'm at.
yeah. A lot of times you get responsibility, but no authority, and then you
Exactly.
wind up having to take the fall because decisions that you had no control over. It's like, oh
Yeah.
no, thank you. I don't need the hassle. Especially, and like my son said, unless they paid me considerably enough that I wouldn't have to worry about feeling about that, but they weren't, and so it's like, no, I'm good.
There's some people who's just saying no to that anyway, like, nah, because I know what it's gonna be like. Like, I see what it's like being under you. Like, you're the manager and you want
Mhm.
me to take your place. No.
Yeah. And I tell you what, sometimes it's like herding cats, and you just can't do it. And
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when I was in the engineering field, I had 12 people working underneath me. I tell you what, nothing convinced me more that I did not want to be a manager than that. I am telling you,
Right.
hell no.
That's why I tell people, how do you find out what you want? By experiencing something that you do. This ain't what I want. Nope, I
Yep,
don't want to do this.
yep. And for the same reason I just said, I'm like, oh, I'm in charge. I couldn't do jack. I mean, I'm like, I couldn't control the way I wanted to. So when I finally left and then got my law license and I opened up my own firm, then I was like, I'll hire because now I can hire and fire. I don't have to play the games because guess what? It all starts and stops right here,
And a
But
lot of times you're like, why are you keeping this person? This person is dead weight. They're not productive. They're set in their ways. Like, especially when you've had people who've worked for 20 or 30 years at a place and they just don't want to change no matter how much
yeah,
technology changes, they don't want to change. Listen, they just slowing us all down.
absolutely,
I get it.
absolutely. Well, with that said, Miss Angie, I think we're about done.
All right.
I do want to draw a few cards for Harley. Harley, you
Oh,
mentioned something.
Don, I was just gonna say, I was
Yeah,
just gonna say her message, and I was like, Harley, you're not gonna like my message.
yeah. You want to send it offline or something?
No, I mean, no, we can do it
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that she's gonna. I don't get a good outcome for the situation that she's in. I feel like either all of them are gonna have to go, or at least
Mhm.
her two of them are gonna have to go. Like, I don't get a totally good outcome for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the five. Yeah, I don't get a good outcome. And remember, we did pull the tower card, and that could be the sudden upheaval that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
So
There
I
is.
didn't get a good
Yeah.
outcome.
And the key to all this is this young man. This is the pivot point, the problem point right there.
Yeah.
There's a young man involved in the situation that is oh geez, yeah. Harley, I wish I could give you better news, but my dear, I'm just getting some very heavy news here.
Like, I feel like it could work out for the elder person in the situation, but overall, I don't think that everybody's going to be happy. There's going to have to be some movement, either all three or
Yeah.
at least two. And I'm just thinking that you're going to have to, like, that's the pain point because I
Yeah.
remember the tower card.
This might be the biggest problem right there. Is the young man, because that's where the issues, and there's 2 5s here too, which is kind of screaming at us. So it's 2 5s, yeah. So
Oh, she said she got the similar cold injury night. And I feel like overall, like, in the end, you'll realize that it was the catalyst that you needed to get you moving in the direction you need to be. But I don't get like, right now is going to be the painful part of it. But
yeah,
it's the change that you needed.
yeah.
Um,
It's like a correctional. It's like a correctional situation.
oh my
To
gosh,
kind of,
Dawn, when I did her cards, I got the hermit energy too.
yeah, yeah. A change is needed. A change is needed, and it's like I'm not sure you even have control of the change. To be honest with you, yeah. Yeah. but I definitely want it. You need to start working on it. You need to start putting plans in place. You need to start making things happen, because you're at a point now where it's not just talk. Yeah.
And if you're like, I feel like you're gonna go to your archangels, or you're gonna go to your higher power, and that's what you need to ask. Like, okay, how how do we move past this situation, or how do we move forward in this situation? Like, what is our next step? How do we prepare for this situation?
Yeah. Yeah. Stay strong, my dear. Stay strong. Again, talk to your guides. Talk to your guides. Talk to your team. Say, hey, look, help me navigate this. It may not come out the way I want, but if it's the case, then help me navigate through it.
Or what is it you're trying to teach me? Because I feel like there's also a lesson in this situation. Like, this is something like, or this is a necessary thing. Like, usually when the Tower card comes, it's because you didn't move. Like, they've given you all of these. Like, if it was a death card, that means like, oh, okay, this is a transition. You still have a little bit of control in it. When that Tower card comes, I feel like it's just your higher power saying, we need to come in and clean house. You weren't listening, and we need to be quick and sudden and get it over with and move you forward. And it may seem painful in the moment, but I feel like it's a necessary thing that you need. Like, I don't feel like a Tower moment is always a bad thing. It's just all of a sudden, and you don't really know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, folks, before we head out of here, I want to make sure we wish everybody again happy Halloween.
Miss Sunflower, I don't know that you're going to be pregnant, but remember, I did see a little, and he looked like he was about 6. So I don't know if you and Miles or you and the new boo go have a baby together, or if he has a child. But I didn't see you as pregnant, but I did see and like you said, it could be you birthing something, because I think Don pulled the Empress for her. For Sunflower, I think he put the Empress for you, and that is like very fertile. So you could be birthing a new idea, birthing a new career, birthing something. But I the little boy that I saw was about 6. So that's all I got, Don.
All right.
Well, happy birthday again, Don.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. I got inundated, and I appreciated it. It's nice.
Buy the book. If you want to get Don something for his birthday, buy the book, because proceeds go to the foundation. What is it?
Defenders of Children.
Defenders of Children. And that's a very great organization. Like, I'm telling you, I was there for a fundraiser, and the stories will have you in tears. It is a very good organization to be a part of. So buy the book. It's on Amazon, English, and then the Spanish version is coming. And I love it. I love it because my name is in it. So, so that's why I love it. And then, don't it look like Don, though? Oh, look, that's me. Exactly. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, it's a little freaky to see him walking like that, but that's so cute.
Yeah, I turned it in, and we have the video here.
Hey kids and parents too, come join the fun at the Alphabet Zoo. Discover animals from A to Z and learn to spell so easily. Adventures awaiting, so don't delay. Let's open the gates to adventure today.
Oh my gosh, listen to Don. I just love it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yes, y'all, buy the book. It's so cute. I love it. I bought 2 of them, and I'm going to buy the Spanish version of it.
And it's available on Amazon. Just look up Prince Liam's Alphabet Zoo, and it'll come up. And the Spanish version will be out very soon, because I was showing earlier that it's finished, and I just got to change 2 little things and then finish it, and then it's done. So it's all available on Amazon. So yeah, thank you much. Well, anyway, with that said, though, we are out of here, folks. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the change of weather. If you are in the Northeast, I've gotten pictures of the changing of the leaves. Oh, Angie, it's beautiful right now in the Northeast.
Don, when I went to Cleveland a couple weeks ago, when I went to Niagara Falls, when we drove on our way to New York, it was beautiful. I mean, just reds and oranges and oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I loved every bit of it. The leaves changing colors. You forget how much you miss that being here. Just
yes.
And then the water, just the natural bodies of water.
Yeah.
passing over rivers, and it was so beautiful. Yeah.
I used to always, when I went through the hills, and on the East Coast, when the change comes, and you look and you're like, it's like a patchwork quilt, like grandma's old quilts. It's just
It's so
unbelievable.
pretty. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
And my Baltimore trip is coming up for Thanksgiving, so I'm getting me some good food. If you don't see a crab cake on that in one of my pictures, I didn't have a good time because I'm getting me a crab cake for somewhere. If I had to bust Quinn upside her head and make her make me one, I'm getting me a crab cake.
Oh my goodness! So Angie's serious about these crab cakes, folks. So make sure Quinn gets the message. It's got to have
From
a
the
crab.
East Coast, I need some good,
Yes.
authentic crab cakes with it. Where they get them out of fresh water. Everything's landlocked around here with some fresh water stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, for us, fresh means at least a day away from where they originally came out of the water. Yeah. So, well, anyway, have a great one, folks. We will talk to you next time. Remember, it's your energy that comes in that helps us do what we do, and we love sharing it with you. So we'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Let me try to get some music to get us out of here. Let me see where the music is. Let's, Lord, I should have been more prepared on that one. Here we go. All right.
I
Okay.
immediately heard the theme song anyway.
Step into the mystic zone tonight. Dawn and Angie shining bright with tarot cards and spirits near. Answers to your questions appear. Sonora